What's up, guys? Episode 3 of the BQE Podcast. Robb, Truth, Prada. We got a guest. Johnny Cashflow.
Cash City.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's going on, fellas? How's everything today? We good?
Everybody good? We outside. We've been outside. Still outside.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying for real, for real. So first off, let's get into our first topic early.
Yeah, I know the vibe. So since we got a special guest in the building, this is the BQE Podcast. Let's talk about some New York stuff. Something that's not only, I don't want to say like relegated to just New York, but we all have these interactions dealing with the police. So that's basically your worst experience that you know what I mean, you feel comfortable talking about to the world with the pigs.
I don't know about you, but I could have
one
a
time.
4-hour conversation. I could already see his facial expression.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
So many stories and shit. So many stories.
Yeah, it's crazy. So who want to jump into it?
So
I mean, I done had my share of police brutality. You know what I mean? I done went through the whole court system. You know, with the cops. I want them. I've been in a couple of situations where I've been violated. You know, a few times. I don't really speak publicly of it because you know how this shit go.
Oh, yeah.
But just know, you know, I was compensated for certain shit that was done, you know, certain violations, you know. You know when you arrest somebody for really nothing, but then they mugshot look so crazy.
yeah.
And how you explain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
all
jokes aside, bro, they really be violating for no reason. Like,
yeah, I done had my share of drama with them. That's why most of the time I take time to really do positive, you know, positive situations for the community, and you know, because people could watch you and judge you based on the way you act, the way you dress, the way you talk, but really at heart, that's where, you know what I mean, the true you at.
Bro, so that's a great point. Yeah.
Me and him were actually talking about that with you, how you guys will be doing that. We want to intertwine that with the podcast and stuff, and definitely have you on board with that if you want to do that.
Definitely. It's just the world we live in, you know, it's just kind of.
Yeah, but you hit on a crucial point as far as like how police discrimination happens. Like you judging a book by its cover and not really knowing who or what that person is. And you know what I mean? Like I'm sure like, me and Johnny obviously are minorities, but you have that experience. You have that experience too.
You know, like he said, he didn't say because I'm black.
Exactly.
It's not even like that.
It's not about a race or anything like that. It's just profiling.
The way you
profiled.
Like, bro, the way I dress, just the way I dress, they be ripping me out the car. Like, bro, I've had guns pulled on me, and they're like, where's the weed at? Like, is that crazy? Like,
absolutely. You've seen it, funny story. Like, this is a priceless moment that I've had with this guy that I've had the opportunity to know for years. Like, being pulled over by New Jersey state troopers. And, you know what I mean, they automatically assume, like, a white kid, a black kid, why are they friends? As if that's weird, you know what I mean? Pull us out the car, question us, separate us, try to get us to turn on each other as if we're doing something wrong. And we're just two kids making music and trying to, you know, better our lives and better ourselves and not getting in trouble or doing the things that we could be doing or, you know what I mean, a lot of people are doing. But it doesn't matter. None of that really matters when they decide to read a situation a certain way. You know what I mean? Yeah,
man. Like being profiled, bro. That shit, you know, and like I said, I can only imagine what it's like, you know what I'm saying, for you and Cashflow, you know, with you guys being profiled, because I see how I'm treated just off of, you know what I'm saying?
What that cop say to you, if you remember?
He asked me if I was in a gang and if I had any gang relation or whatever because I had beads around my neck that were good wood by Kanye. Shout out Kanye when he put them shits out. He asked me what gang I was in. I said, I'm with Jesus. And he ain't like that very much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's some shit you would say.
I swear that's the funniest thing I've ever, one of the funniest things I've ever heard said to a cop as a response.
And it's
because it wasn't even like it had a color to it. It was a plain black Jesus piece. Like, come on, son.
You ever had a gun pull out on you?
Absolutely, on both ends. I've been pulled over leaving the club and literally surrounded by 3 squad cars, 2 vans, and it's just me and one person in the car because, quote unquote, I fit the description. meaning like, yo, we're in a nice car and we're dressed the way we dress, loud, flashy, but yo, we're just, again, young guys getting it, so we don't mean no harm. That's not a good experience, but what made you ask that question?
Because when I watch it on TV, when I used to watch it, it's like, damn, movie shit. But when it really happened to me, then it ain't really that funny no more. Like, you start thinking, like, it's just a little...
They really could have
taken
their life.
What if he was the sneeze
trigger? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy.
I definitely know what it feels like, man, and it's a different experience, and it makes you think of things differently, you know?
Yeah, but that's great. That's why we're glad to have you as a guest, so you could speak that voice to, like, a lot of these kids that may not understand what that's like, and they may not take it as seriously for them to realize, like...
Man, you get stopped by the police, easy. Don't talk too much. If your paperwork legit, everything straight, just be respectful, man. Present it to them respectfully, because
you heard what he said.
Really, you want them to get out your face.
That's what it is.
A lot of people like to argue and say, I know my rights, bro. You ain't got no rights. You could die tonight, and nothing gonna happen.
That's really what it is. Their life is in your hand.
Know your rights, really. You think you know your rights, but you really don't know your rights.
Your right is to shut the fuck up.
I'm glad he said that, though. I'm glad he said that.
Get it over as quickly and respectfully as possible, and keep it moving with your day.
You learn that with the bad experiences.
That's the smart way, because, you know what I mean, I've been through it. You know what I mean? Many times I've been through it. You
and
know,
a lot of the youngins look up to you. You know, so it's like... I've
been framed. It's been crazy, you feel me? So... it ain't worth it. Fighting the case, paying lawyers, bail, off of something that could have just 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
For real. That's a nice little foreign, bad bitch, vacation, all that, but you wasting it on a court case.
Yo, it's crazy. Like you said, some little 15-minute shit that you could have just shut up and gave me a license and ID turns into...
You can say whatever after he drives off, but have a good night, sir.
Absolutely.
You feel me? He thinks he got it. You got to let him think he got it.
And what he's saying is so valid, because what you're saying is literally you taking 2-3 seconds to think about what you're doing could be the difference between, yo, you go home in 10 minutes or, yo, you're on the
body
news.
Bag.
Anybody that disagree with me ain't street smart.
Nah,
that's what it is. But like you said, with the youngins, they don't know. You're basing that off bad experiences. Like you like legally, you could say whatever the fuck you want. Legally, you don't have to roll down your window all the way. But
the
legally,
law is the law.
I ain't really trying to deal with that.
But you get what I'm saying? Legally, they could pull you out the car and blow your fucking lid off. That's really what it is. Like,
now, my question is, would Cashflow at 20 years old, 21, have the same feeling that you do now?
Before that, probably from my teenage years, I've been going through the system since I was probably 16.
You see what I'm saying?
When I first got arrested, I was 16. I went to the bookings as a 16-year-old with some grown man. My mans, they was harassing one of my mans, and I just started yo, why y'all harassing us for? And that was a mistake. That was a mistake I made that night. They jumped on my ass. They maced me. I was 16 at the time. I went through the system. You know what I mean?
Yo, and I got pepper spray before.
Disorderly conduct.
Fun. That
when I was 16, I got maced. The first time I actually got
arrested,
arrested, I got maced. Because I was telling them I'm on my porch. I got my rights to be here. I'm on private property. Yeah. That shit ain't saved me. Uniform cops ran up in there and maced me. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
My aunts, everybody crying. They still took me out off that porch for just speaking.
And they probably write something crazy in the report to make it seem like,
speaking
yo,
my mind, bro.
Like you did something wrong.
And then at that point, I ain't know the law, so I got a legal lady yo, just plead guilty and you ain't got to come back to court. And but you know how that go.
And
but
they
now
to the court system. So
and now
they took me. They warned me when I wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I was just speaking my mind from my property.
Because this is what the system does. They find loopholes to create paperwork. Because if there's paperwork on you, eventually they look at it like, yo, you're gonna mess up eventually, and then when you do, we got you.
I try to duck the system, man. It's a curse. To me, it's a curse. Once you go through the system one time, most likely you're gonna go back in there.
That's
it's like
just gotta stay sucker free.
I'm glad he came on and
one and done.
Yeah, hell yeah. But I'm glad he came on
that.
And said that because a lot of people are gonna come on and be arrogant, like, yo, you do what the fuck you want to do, this and that. But yeah, you're gonna see the results you're gonna get from that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I don't like speaking on race because I ain't got nothing against no other races.
Yeah,
but we know what's going on. We know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't, certain shit, we could try to deny it as much as we want, but we know what's up.
Exactly.
You ain't got to speak on everything, you know what I mean? What's understood ain't got to be explained, but we know what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean?
It's the truth.
Each one teach one, though, man. But my advice to the youngins, man, just cooperate. If you hot and you know you can't take that risk, you better boogie, but I'm telling you, if you're going to stop, don't stop to argue with no cops, man. Either you out of there or you going to stay there and just do what you got to do to get out of there safely, man.
That's it. And that's fast.
That's real. That's real.
That depends on you making it home tonight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's really what it is. Because I used to be like that too. Voice my opinion, say whatever the fuck. You think that shit is cool, like
They
because
don't
it's
care about
legally.
that.
But in all reality now,
That
like I
means nothing.
said,
You know what I'm
them
saying?
bad experiences, like what happens when you do speak your voice
It'll
and
put
everything.
you in a trap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that's what it is. You want to speak your voice. Now we're gonna exercise our legal rights to do whatever we want with you legally, and we can get away with it just like you can get away with telling me to shut the fuck up, that you're harassing my boy, leave him alone. And now they could do all right.
It just bothers me when I see them stepping on people's necks when they can't breathe and doing all that fuck shit. Like, it's just like, yo, bro, you know, if we was in the ring, me and you, that
You
shit.
can't
But
win,
that's-
man.
But
You
it's
can't
like,
win.
yeah,
I know I can't win.
no,
That's
You know
what it
what I
is.
mean?
It could be.
no. And you know how you win? Do the right thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just do what you got to do to win. You know what I'm
and
saying?
stay away.
That's my
You know
best
what's
advice.
crazy to me?
Keep
though?
proving
It's-
them wrong, basically.
Bro, it's such a double standard though, because like you said, profiling just on how we dress. Like if we was all wearing suits right now, the chances of us getting pulled over and harassed would be
Oh, for real.
10 times less. But
100%.
now, we've all been through these bad experiences where you know they could end your life. Now you look at them a certain way, and then they're like, "Oh, what am I supposed to do? They killing police and all this shit." Well, look at on the other hand,
yeah.
the reaction to that. You know what I mean? So it's like,
so take for example that situation, just to bring it to something current, like that situation in the Bronx. I don't know the details. I'm not gonna pretend to know.
the dude selling
Yeah.
Marusis?
Nah. Well, that was Eric Gardner.
That wasn't in the Bronx, right?
Staten
Where was
Island.
that?
Nah, that was in Staten
right?
Island.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the situation that just happened where a dude ran up in the police station.
Oh, yeah.
And he
Yeah,
was
I
taking
heard
the
about that
cops,
shit, yeah.
I don't know what he was trying to do.
Listen, I don't think he was normal. I don't think
Yeah.
boy can't be normal. First of all, you
'Cause
think he had a
that's
death wish?
suicide.
What type of crazy
He had a
you
death
are?
wish.
Because, like,
killed
he
him.
went,
Yeah.
nah,
That's what I'm saying.
surprisingly.
He had
But,
a
yo,
death wish, bro.
he
He
definitely,
had a
something
death
was
wish, you know what
off.
I'm saying?
Because
I think he had a death wish.
the police precinct, bro, like,
He wanna die.
that was
Like
like,
he said, yo,
like,
like
you
for
wanna
real,
die.
like people really be doing that, like suicide by police.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's real, but you can't be mentally stable doing some
I
shit
wouldn't
like
recommend nobody do that, man.
nah, not at all.
No.
But
That
like,
shit was crazy.
is that acceptable? Like, they're killing us. Shit, not to make it a violence thing, but there are people that
that. Well,
feel
like,
like
meet force with force kind
meet
of thing.
violence with
It-
violence.
It's been done in Bed-Stuy a couple years ago. This dude ambushed 2 cops and killed both of them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That
I made it
At the
hot.
end of the day, when they do that, they make it harder for the people out there. Because
Absolutely.
now they apply
Yeah.
more pressure.
Exactly. Yeah, and that it happened in the Bronx too with that girl cop. Right, they ran up right and shot her right in the. She was in the mobile command center or something,
Yeah.
and shot
That's-
her right in the head. That shit is crazy. But
Once you lay down the murder game, that's when the money's gone. So, you know.
so
just
that
certain things
kind
you
of
do
addresses
that.
that.
Dead? That dude ain't dead. That did that. In the,
Nah.
in the Bronx?
They
No,
caught him.
he
They
laid down
did-
on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yo, that's
Yeah.
Should've gone.
crazy. That's
Like, no.
crazy.
But they beat him. Though.
You know they
Absolutely.
I watched the
Absolutely.
court picture. I see the stitches in his
Yeah.
face.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yo.
that's wild.
You know,
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
But like you
Man.
said, that backfires 9 times out of 10. I feel like it makes a situation that's already tense even more tense, and it doesn't help anybody. So
Yeah.
if you're watching this and you're on the fence as to what to do, I think we all agree that's not the way to help the situation. You're not helping
well,
anybody.
what do you think they're gonna do? You kill one of theirs, they're gonna kill 5 of us. They're gonna take out. all
Yeah,
of us. That's
because
really
like you
what it
said, the
is.
law's on their side, so they can legally do it and not have to worry. Like,
One of my opinions, as far as like being a cop and being a police in the community, is like you got to get people from there to police there. Because say you
That
was a
connect
cop,
with the neighborhood.
absolutely
Very true.
say you was a cop, right? And that's your man. Y'all went to school, but he not a cop. If you come on the block and he doing something he ain't supposed to be doing, he already know better.
Yeah,
You could tell him, yo, friend, you see me here, bro.
Don't do this while I'm here, at least. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes a big difference. And if you think about New York,
but
our cops come from where? Long Island,
they
upstate
can't
New
relate
York.
to what's going on here.
They're not allowed to be in the borough.
It's like they work there, right?
Yeah.
But their community is totally different than where they're policing. So it's like in your community, it's quiet every day. Kids on the grass. In our community, you get gunshots, you get wows, all kinds of different stuff. So off the rip in the back of your mind, you want to make it home to this.
Nice
so off the rip, you're thinking like it's so dangerous here that somebody, you know what I'm saying? There was a cop in my hood that fired a shot in the hallway, the project hallway, and killed the dude that was coming from the store bringing milk to his daughter.
That's
you know what I'm saying? They scared. You cannot bring people that scared of the people that they're policing. Because before anything, they're going to think somebody might do something. Now, when you got people from there, they already know your parents. Your parents know his parents. They could talk that out.
Community policing.
Turn yourself in, boy.
That's like what me. Yeah. That's a lot of people are talking about that right now.
If you don't turn yourself in, then
and the people like you said that they are policing
different now. So it's
they relate to. All right, he's
true.
from the neighborhood, so we're gonna you know.
I'm gonna have a little bit more respect for your authority if I know you, if I can relate to you versus you're a stranger and you just seem like you want to hurt me for no reason. Why would I listen to you?
He can't relate to your lifestyle.
That's what I'm saying.
So you might be arguing with him, knowing that you love him, but he doesn't see that in his community. He see an argument, he think it's a fight. So now he tackles you, he tackles him. Y'all both locked up. That could start something.
Yeah, and then you both wind up.
Then if it's like somebody that's from the community, he could say, "Yo, bro, stop that, bro. Cut that out." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they know you. You know, they could relate. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's what don't make sense to me because I think that I don't know if you know, but what is it like? You can't police in the same borough you live in, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Which is crazy, bro. Like he said, it's non-relatable.
I think that's what they need to have cops from the area police.
I feel like that'll make a big difference.
More community affairs. The police supposed to get involved more with
a
programs,
lot of these rules too come from times that are completely different from now. Like if you look at New York, like early 60s, 70s, there was corruption. That's why they have these rules. But now the city has changed. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so why have somebody come 45 minutes to my neighborhood to tell me what to do? When there's people here that actually need jobs, give them the opportunity. It probably would help a lot of people get employed, help the community.
Hell yeah!
Like it makes a huge difference.
It's not relatable, bro. A cop from you're from Staten Island. You're gonna go to the middle of the South Bronx and police. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
It's
and
a
you
different
really
world
think
out
like
there.
you're gonna like if I'm down on my luck and I need a job, you really think I'm gonna apply to be a cop and fucking risk my life for all that now with all the animosity that's going on? But now somebody who's active in the community says, "Fuck it, I'll put that badge on because I know." Cashflow, I know everybody else over here. We good.
Yeah.
And he's very right. But that's the thing too, like we talked about in last episode.
You gotta partake in community affairs.
Scared people.
See how you said serve and protect. And when you say serve and protect, like cops gotta really be involved with the communities.
Yeah.
And involved with people and parents and be able to say hi to, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The cops drive down your block and they just looking at you like this.
Yeah.
You make a sudden move, they hop out. It's like, you know what I mean?
It's almost like really you're not supposed to be there, and it's your neighborhood.
Bro, that's like the
shout out Officer Norman, man. We need more officers like Norman. You guys in the Officer Norman guy?
Nah, I don't honestly.
The white dude, the white bald dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He goes to the projects and gives the kids clothes.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's how it
dope.
should. But that's how it should be. And you know what? I never looked at authority like that. Like, whoa, like there's such a good thing. But that's what you want the children to see, like the community that a policeman can be good things. You know what I'm saying? Like
on the real, I don't know how much time we have on this subject, but it's not just the cops either. It's the judges too. Like they got the one judge I don't know on social media that's similar to that. Like he be giving people breaks depending on what they're in court for. Like, all right, you can't, you haven't worked in however many years, you're going through it. I'll waive these court restitution fines and fees. Go home. We need more judges like that too to actually judge, not just go by. The law says this is a sentence and here, or let me max everybody for whatever. Like actually take the time to figure out what's going on in people's lives, why they're doing the things they're doing, because you never know. Some of them are actually dealing with other problems, addiction, family backgrounds, abuse. Like,
bro, like he said, that's the main. Like, if you really chopped it all down into what you could do to make it better, that's really all it is. Like, if it was an interaction of like, yo, what's up? How you doing? How you doing today? You good? Yeah. And I'm the cop. Instead of like, the fuck you looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, bro, even like, a fucking head nod, bro. Like,
just a head nod.
I just feel like the community don't trust.
Like you said, acknowledge. What are you acknowledging? You're acknowledging humanity. Like, you're another human being. You're
people
a person.
See too much on social media and on the news. It's like people don't trust the cops. It's like they feel like the cops don't got good intentions.
I mean,
from what
they don't. Like, based on the evidence, like,
years,
they don't.
On years. Yeah. And now people got camera phones. They catching it on camera. Mm-hmm. Before, you ain't see a quarter of what was happening because there's no camera phones. But now it's on camera.
So question, is the fact that, like, the body cams, smartphones, is that making it better, or are we just getting desensitized to it?
Body cams getting knocked off. Somehow,
always. Shit don't I will recommend.
It's always
have your fucking camera ready.
Yeah.
Don't play no games.
Some cops don't like that though.
Yeah, and it scares them.
You ever see that kid on social media? What's his thing? Always film the police. You ever see that kid on Instagram?
Yeah.
Bro, it's a white kid. He literally like.
See, but he's bugging for that too. He's bugging for that too, because do you know what real police injustice is? Are you driving around baking? But are you baking your car out and it smells like weed and you pulling up on the cops and then wondering why the cops is coming at you? See, here's the thing,
that's
bro.
asking for it.
You know, here's the thing. I've been ripped out of the vehicles. I've had cars ripped apart because I drive a nice car. Bro, what? I'm not supposed to drive a car at my age? Like, what the fuck is that about? Where are you coming from? What
and
the
they
fuck
don't find anything.
That's the profile.
Just like you asked me 8 years ago what gang I was repping, and I said Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't make sense. Why do I always got to be doing something?
You know what you got to do?
Like,
I'm glad you pulled me over today, officer. Pull out a Bible. And then you tell him,
shit ready.
Let's speak about Jesus today.
Yeah. It's like,
so did you know the Bible said, and you start giving him
have a nice
day. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
You know, just wrapping up on it, it's like,
I'm about to get the Bible in the dash just for that, like gunplay. Bible on the dash,
right?
Keep some merch on the side.
Hell yeah, just give him. Like, but even that,
when he asks for your license, you pull out your license in the Bible. I hope you got some time today to talk about God, officer.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? One thing that actually helps me, not so much in the city, but like Jersey, PA, having like being a veteran, when I slide my driver's license.
Yo, actually, shout outs to Truth for being a veteran.
You're a veteran here. Give out that card.
Sometimes they'll be like, some of them be like, they don't give a F because I'm a cop now. I don't remember that. But some of them, they'll be like,
some of them that was military.
Yo, they're actually decent people.
Be careful, kid. They'll tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I relate to what you were saying. I have a love-hate relationship with the cops. Like, I've had family members that was killed by the police, but I have friends that I served with that became sheriffs in their towns, and they're actually good people. So do I see all of them as good or bad? It's just like everything else. No. You're going to find...
Like it's in everything. Animals, human.
Word.
There's good and there's bad.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, that was a great topic.
Yo, banging introduction.
And that's
I like the energy.
And that's not even the top. Like, we're just talking about what's going on. Nobody even said our own experiences, bro. Like,
that's
it's crazy.
we that's another episode.
It's crazy.
While we have Cash here, though, since we're talking about the community, things like that, yo,
let them know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Let's
Speak
talk
to
about
that,
the community work that Cash do. Cash do a lot of community work that people don't see. You know what I'm saying?
Did some work before.
Yeah, we have, but like you've done a lot of other things on your own.
Y'all did something together for what holiday was it?
It wasn't even a holiday.
It wasn't. Okay, see, that's crazy. I didn't even know the date, but I just saw a lot of articles about it and things of that nature speaking. So it was a proud moment to see so many articles bigging up two rappers from the city. Like,
oh yeah, that was recently, right? That was
right?
Big up to both of y'all for doing that. Thank you.
What did you do in the Bronx? The Bronx was crazy.
Oh yeah, I gave away on my birthday here. I went out. I ain't want nothing. We had like 50 boxes of pizza
and that's
50 cases of water.
Wow. See, and y'all out here on social media asking people for stuff, mad that people don't remember you, and you have people that are making a difference right now, not thinking about themselves on their birthday, thinking about other people and the community that they live in. So,
mind you,
shout out.
Man, you know?
Hell yeah.
Came up from nothing, so you know what it feels
Facts.
like sometimes, you feel me?
Yeah.
Facts.
When you ain't got it like that,
You feel them hunger pains?
Yo, I got a warm
Talk
slice
your
of
shit.
pizza, got some water,
Hell
you
yeah.
like some juice. It makes your day, man. You feel me? And all that energy.
Talk that,
That's,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Feel me?
It's crazy because people really will remember that one slice of fucking pizza for the rest of
That's
their
a
life.
fact.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
how much it really.
Yeah.
That's
be
why it's
affected
called
by it.
making
Yeah.
a difference, and people
That's a
think you
fact.
got to spend
Because
a
at the end
lot.
of the day, you can look at the world today and all this war and religious and then Muslims and Catholics and Jewish and when you really look at it, bro, it's one solution, love.
Yeah.
If we say it's one God, you know what I'm saying? We all got the same God.
It's all
Whether
love.
it's
It's all
Allah,
love.
or it's Jehovah or it's one God. Everybody say it's one God, so why we all fighting?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Love, bro. If they just add sprinkle a little bit of love on it, you know what I mean? That's why I was doing the Spread Love Challenge. Going out there, giving out to people in need, you know what I'm saying? Just spread love, bro. Because love, that's it. It's simple.
Yo, yeah, it really ain't
It's
hard
simple.
as people. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing I don't get. I don't get why everyone goes so hard to be on
Fight.
tough shit and fight.
And this one got more weapons, and I could blow your whole.
Yeah.
I could, you feel
Like,
me?
Be the
Especially-
ones doing the community service that could blow your whole ship out, but it's like they just rather just
But
do
bro,
good.
that's
for
what I'm
the
saying. That's
community.
why I
Yeah.
don't get
That's
why
what they
true,
trying
too.
to be gangsters, man.
Yeah, they just trying too hard.
they go. That's what I'm saying. They go hard to prove a point, and like
Is this soft?
I got
Soft.
kids, bro. Like I don't care how gangster you are, super gangster. Like, bro,
And
you
then
got
what
with
they
your
don't
kids,
realize
bro. You put on
sometimes-
your best Mickey Mouse voice. Like you be like, why is it just? You know what I mean? Like it's so you go
That's a
so
fact.
hard for negative shit. Like it don't make sense to me.
But
One
that's
thing
why
I
they be
always
saying
said-
like, yo,
one thing
they
I-
pulling people back in. Nah, not to cut you off, but like you was talking about, like people try to change and evolve, and the wrong person that don't understand what it's really like will try to pull you backwards.
yeah.
They'll push
So-
you. They'll test you.
Yeah,
There's always
exactly.
gonna be
They'll
that
test you.
person to test it.
And this is
no
why I
matter
say
what you're
gangsters
doing.
ain't trying to be gangsters. Because you got a dude that ain't even like that, knowing that you making changes and you trying to do the right thing, that'll just push you to the limit.
Yeah.
Because they feel like, yeah, he got soft.
They want to get you out of character.
But they don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
They don't know, you know what I'm saying?
You might wake up a sleeping giant, right?
That's a
Like,
fact. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
That's why I
But
said,
like all
man.
that shit is pointless. Like, what do you really get out of it? But police contact and jail and or
Gangsters,
someone's
funeral,
dead.
cemetery.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like if you're really gangster, kill somebody living. Let somebody give somebody life. Instead of just killing somebody, blowing the dude head back, give him a second chance at life. Educate him. You know what I'm saying? Educate
Yeah, that's
somebody.
real. Nah, for real. Like it's
You know what I'm saying?
I
Save a
think
life.
this might
Save
be
a
the
life.
deepest episode
That's-
we've had thus far because we
When I'm
speak
out
the
there
real,
giving,
real.
bro,
Definitely.
and I come across these homeless people and they need a jacket and they need, you feel me?
Yeah. He
It
don't
makes
care.
me feel like I'm bringing, you feel me? I'm bringing them back.
yeah.
You know
He'll
what
do
I mean?
anything.
Nah,
At least
it's
I can
real.
make you live another day off this meal and, drink some water and, you know what I'm saying? I
That's
feel
really
like
what
that's
it
real
is.
gangster. That's gangster.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and people
Looking
got
out for
that
your
shit
community is
misconstrued.
gangster. Doing
Yeah.
something, making changes in your community, that's gangster.
Yeah, and
Facts.
that and
That's
that,
real.
that
I'm saying?
definitely comes with growing
Not
too.
destroying the
because-
community.
Because
I'm supposed to look up to you and you destroying my community.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's corny. We done been there, done that. We done been outside. That's why I said we been outside.
that's really what it is. That's why older.
I mean, you've been
Us
saying that
being
way
older-
before everybody too.
That's
man.
a
being
fact.
older
But
gotta
everybody
really
take
teach that
credits. We
shit,
outside.
yeah.
Everybody outside. So my
Yeah.
new slogan is we been outside.
We've been outside. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because like you said, it's learning. You know what I mean? Learning it. So if there's like on the flip of it, you got dudes that are 35, 40, and they're telling these young kids to do some dumb shit instead of the positive shit, which like
And not
it
only
don't-
with just giving. Like, I push my city in a lot of different ways. I stand behind the city, even with artists. You know what I mean? I make stuff happen, make links happen. Upcoming artists, I plug them in with a bigger artist, put them
Yo,
on.
I seen
You
that.
know what I
I
mean?
told him.
Yeah, let's
like,
talk a
what
little
the
bit about
fuck?
what
I'm
he
like,
be
yo.
You know what I'm
working
saying?
with, because Cash,
It ain't just
man,
giving. It ain't just giving. It's like with everything I do. Period. Where I'm at, I'm trying to make a difference. We supporting our community. We supporting growth, progress. Encouraging the dudes to invest back in the community. You know what I'm saying? It's not just giving. It's building also. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And that speaks a lot for your character too, because like you said, you could do a lot of tough
came from
guys.
nothing. So what is it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to give something if you came from nothing.
That's
you know
what I'm saying. Like you could do 100 fucking tough guy things. Yeah. That one good thing you do, that's the thing that's gonna be remembered for. Like he said with the pizza, bro. That one homeless guy that he talked to for 5 minutes will remember that shit for the rest of his life.
Well, I mean,
fuck
that
all the
he
tough
carried up dude's wheelchair up like 30 stairs at the subway. Like that
That dude freestyle.
Leprechaun, shout out Leprechaun. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that's something that wasn't on camera. You know what I'm saying? Him carrying a wheelchair up 30 sets of stairs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know, that don't have to be done.
It ain't about nothing, man. We angels on earth, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
we
so
angels on earth. We doing God's work, man.
Quick question, since we on the subject, and this is a perfect segue. Like, yo, Drake buying out the convenience store or things like that. Like you mentioned, like doing things off camera, and sometimes that's more valuable than whatever somebody does on camera.
Yeah, because he's gonna get that good karma back, whether it's recorded or not.
Not many times when I really didn't have it. My last 10, somebody needs it.
Yeah.
And I don't know where to, you know what I'm saying? When I really didn't have it, my last 20, and just give it like, yeah, you need it more than me, man. Take it. Like, people don't understand.
Like, and like that I can vouch because, like, I seen, not, you know, down to that situation, but I seen it. It's the truth. Like, he ain't even fronting. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm all up.
So do you feel like situations like that is valuable? Like, if somebody's all the way up, and they do something like a small act of kindness, is that as impactful as like somebody who don't necessarily have it but is still willing to be like, here's a shirt off my back? You know what I mean?
Some people don't appreciate that too.
Yeah, they don't.
You gotta be careful who you do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Yeah.
I mean,
I used to look at it like I was stupid.
Yeah.
Because even when I do certain things for people and then they switch up on me,
you give love and it's not reciprocated.
I let that happen again. But then it's you. It's in you, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. You ain't
you just
got
gotta
to
be wise. Yeah. You just gotta wisen up.
So you actually learn from that. Like, it's not me, it's you, the person who, the ungrateful person is the problem, not you.
I could give now to a certain extent. I can't stay without. I'll give you some of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you need 500, I'll give you 250.
See, yo, we dropping jewels.
You know what I'm saying?
Giving something is better than nothing.
I've had people that ask me for shit and I gave him almost everything and was short a little bit and they didn't appreciate me.
You took the words out of my mouth because
I could have got it somewhere else.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Someone could be like, I need 500, and you'd be like, I only got 3. And then they'd be like, are you fucking serious? They'd be like, are you serious?
Like, I could have got that. They'll tell you I could have got it. I could have got it somewhere else.
Then why? Like you said, perfect answer.
Why
do
that?
Like, why are you coming to me for? Why are you disturbing my peace of mind? Like,
people don't understand, bro. This is love, bro. This is love when somebody give you what they.
Now I seen like Bieber and Migos. They just recently did like some massive donation shit. That's cool. That's a must. Now when you're that big, it's a tax write-off. So you might as well be doing fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Giving back. It's a must. Now when is it more important when somebody like us does it or somebody like them does it? I'm gonna be honest. It's more important when somebody like them does it. For one, it's on a mass level. It's in mass influence. You influence a bunch of people to do the right thing. They think it's cool because they see it on social media. But what really matters is the amount of money that's being spent and what is being donated towards. See, we could all chip in and feed a homeless shelter, but these stars can feed 30 homeless shelters.
More important?
You know,
it may be more important, but like he said, I think it's more heartfelt coming from
exactly
when we do it.
If every rich person in the world puts 1/4 towards poverty, there'll never be a poor person.
Exactly.
Just a quarter. Every millionaire in the world put a quarter towards poverty.
Because you look at it like, yo, there's more houses than homeless people.
If you think about it, for real.
You know what I mean?
A lot of rich people and powerful
There's more rich people than people that don't. There's enough people that are rich to make up, like you said, for every poor person.
It won't balance because you need rich people and you need poor people to make rich people feel special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody can't be at a certain level. You got to look down on people. That's how some people look at it.
That's real.
For real.
Unfortunately, some people do look at it like that.
We equal. We human beings, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I mean, now take for instance, like you be doing a lot of the music shit. You be in a room with a lot of millionaires and shit like that. A lot of dudes with like big bags. How does that feel? How do you feel when you're in that atmosphere? Like, how is that for you? Like,
just being around them and what kind of motivates you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Now take.
I'm humble.
I feel like even still,
very
if he had a
humble.
millionaire in the room and they were like, "Yo, I don't got no cash on me," be like, "All right, here's my last 20."
Yeah, I know.
I
and
just
that's
get that
shit
vibe.
I've
from
done
you.
that.
I get that vibe from you. Like,
Yeah.
I still pay for it.
Yeah.
They millionaires.
Yeah. And you pay.
And we at a store, and I still pull out my bread. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
judge
real.
people on their. I don't pocket
yeah.
watch. I don't do none of that. If I'm at the store, you need something to drink. I'm getting something. Yo, what
Hell
you need?
yeah.
A water? You need a juice? I'll pay for that, bro. It's nothing.
Man.
Yeah.
And there's
Some
really
people don't
like
say
that.
stuff, but they watch stuff. They pay attention and stuff.
Oh
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But we watching
Absolutely.
them.
Yeah.
So it's like
There's
watch
really
is
people
watching.
like that though that will feel entitled. Oh, yo, I'm with him and he's rich, so I'm not, like you said, I'm not paying for my pack of cigarettes.
And
for going
guess
to the store.
what?
Like, it's crazy.
That's
Like,
probably why these millionaires don't mind being around you, because they're trained. They're used to people doing that to them all the time.
Yup.
They're trained to like, all right, delete. Oh, you're a real one. You can stay.
It'll
delete,
make them
delete.
and open
You know what I
them
mean?
up more to you.
It makes the difference.
They know you ain't going. You know what I'm saying? If shit hit the fan one day and they was to drop, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They know you been on that and ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Now speaking of like your loyalty with people and this and that, how did you and Tory originally like start cooking up? How did all that start working?
Honestly, bro, I just feel like there's a certain energy that you carry with you. You know what I'm saying? And there's a certain way you got to carry yourself. You feel me? And when you meet people, your first impression is your best impression.
Yeah.
You dig?
I can't
you
So
only
the
get
energy
one
that
first
you bring-
impression. Yeah.
So that energy that you bring, you know what I'm saying? They're going to feel it. They're
Hell
going to
yeah.
feel. People feel energy, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
People observe,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Trust
I'm
and
like
believe.
that. I feel the vibe right away.
And
what it
sometimes
is,
it's
how
not
it
even
is.
what you say or what you do. Like you said, it's a feeling. It's your energy. Either you're giving out positivity or you're not, and people are gonna know the difference automatically.
Yeah. As far as like Tory, I feel like Tory really rocked with me. It wasn't because it's because of what he seen me do, like what he observed me doing in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
While
I sit
sitting
back
there,
and watch. And
He observed certain things I was doing the day I met him, and he said it to other people. He didn't really say it to me, but other people came to me like, "Yeah, bro, bro, fuck with you hard," like,
I see it.
because he seen me do shit for other people that I didn't have to do.
Yeah.
I could have did for me at the time. You know, when there's an opportunity on the table, and you could have took the opportunity for you,
Yeah.
because you had the resources,
You're
and then you got somebody else.
selfless instead of
Yeah.
being selfish.
It's like
know what I mean?
you took the bet and put it on somebody else instead of you.
Wow.
You feel me? It was one of those situations. You feel me?
I
And
mean,
So
I ain't
from
know
the
he even
mo-
peeped that. You know what I mean? But he really, you know what I'm saying?
So once he saw that, it was instant. Like, yo, this is
It was
a real
business.
one.
It was business, and business turned to like, take my math, hit me, bro. We do something.
That's
We
what's
do
up.
something, you
and that's
feel me?
rare. That's
Yeah.
rare,
And,
especially.
you know what I mean? I took a chance. You know what I'm saying? And then, bro, hit me up. I wasn't really even expecting him to hit me. You know what I mean? It took a couple months. Hit me. Then bro said he was gonna come rock with me in Brooklyn. He gonna pull up. I said, this nigga ain't coming. Fuck out of here. Brooklyn ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
But yeah, bro definitely pulled up, you feel me?
And
Oh,
we're
yeah,
not
he
talking
pulled
about
up, yeah.
gentrified Brooklyn.
Nah.
Like, this ain't
Hood.
this a whole.
Pull up to the trenches.
Yeah.
If y'all seen that video, Other Side, Tory Lane's Other Side,
Hell
we
yeah.
shot that in the 9 on Bobby Schmurder block, you feel me? Bro came out there, big balls, you feel me? Little dude with a lion heart, you feel me?
Fact.
Jewelry
Shout out
on.
Tory. Shout out to
Yeah,
Tory.
shout
You know what
out.
I'm saying? That's my dog. I've been running with dog.
I like the new music you've been dropping
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
If we gonna speak on that,
I mean,
that project.
That too, and like you gotta understand, Cash got the single bands with Tory Lanez as well. That was a banger right
Fire.
there. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
he
That's
showed love.
in
He
my
definitely
playlist
showed
all
love
the
on
time.
that.
Like,
He showed love
what I
on
mean?
that. You feel me?
Definitely fire.
if you ain't check out bands, make sure you go check out bands. Johnny Cashflow featuring Tory Lanez. That's heat. Make sure you add that one to your collection without a doubt.
Yeah, we did that in Brooklyn, man. We did that in Brooklyn. We shot it in Brooklyn.
That's the best type of shit though. When you notice,
Shout out Stacks
when it ain't just
Pesos,
business,
too.
you know what I mean. When they link with you off the strength of the person you are, instead of, you know what I mean. I feel like it's so much better. Like,
boy, yeah,
it makes it authentic. Like, I mean, it's organic. It's not forced. Like,
nah, bro. It's like same even shit with Cash. Like, I linked up with Cash a couple years ago, bro. It's been nothing but love ever since. You know what I mean? Like, he's always made sure we was Gucci. So. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Anywhere I go, we good. Anywhere he goes, we good.
The way I look at it, bro, it ain't really about who you are, bro. It's just, you know, the energy, the vibe, respect. Like, I don't care. You a gangster, you a Muslim, you a Jew, it don't matter. Respect me, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect me, I disrespect you.
Brooklyn's known for that. Shout out to our borough, man. Like, everybody living in Brooklyn, everybody who's still going through the struggle, all the people who found a way out, who's trying to find a way out, everything in between, man.
Fact.
Just keep pushing, man. Keep working, you know. Don't give up. Your day could have been the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
You give up today. You never know,
that
bro.
could have been it. Yeah,
True.
Yeah, it's real.
That's what I'm saying.
Only way you gonna lose is if you quit.
Exactly. Now, what are we expecting from you music wise this 2020? Like,
bro,
what we got lined up?
Man, I've been working on a bunch of situations, man.
I heard some heat. I've
been working on a bunch of joints. Tory telling me he want me to drop one of these London drill joints and he'll jump on it. You feel me? I heard the kid, okay?
I feel like that's a
he
got
good
some look.
He got some with one of my dogs from the hood, Fabio Foreign.
Yo, I like
Shout
that
out
joint.
Fabio.
Fabio's popping right now. That Kilo K is crazy.
Yeah, Big
Like,
Drip, Kilo K.
You know what I mean? Like, so how do you, like, as an artist, you're part of this movement. You've been doing this for some time. So does it feel different, one, to be a Brooklyn rapper right now versus, say, 2015, 2016?
Well, with me, I came in on some business shit.
Okay.
Me? I'm a rapper, but I also manage too. I got artists, I sign people. I bring talent. I bring certain things to the table to Tory and let him know, yo, that'd be a good move. Make that move, and that shit'll work out if you do because that's what Umbrella is, a collective, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's an umbrella. You open an umbrella, it's 100 parts under the umbrella, but they all join together to open and close it. So it's just Cash City Empire, that's me.
Got you. Okay.
I got my artists on Cash City Empire, but we still under that umbrella. You know, all these little parts put together.
Can we expect to hear from anybody soon? Like,
yeah,
any
I
artists
think this
in
month,
particular?
I'm dropping this month, man. I've been playing a lot. I had caught some cases. You know, I fought them for a couple years. I kind of lost my mojo a little bit, so I was just doing mostly management.
Okay.
But Tory just been telling me, get back in the booth, boy. Like, get back in the booth. Stop playing, bro. Like, you ain't an artist no more. Like,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause
shout out Tory though, bro.
You have it, like you said, you have an energy in what you're doing that, like, yo, I love the wave of the music right now, but that voice and that perspective, it's just gonna add to it and make it even better.
That's what I mean. There'll be people that'll gravitate towards your music off the strength of
of course. A lot of people rock with
this
me,
interview, like just the way you talk and your view and your vibes on shit. Like,
follow at Johnny Cashflow, right? Check him out.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, at Johnny Cashflow everywhere, man.
For real, like for real. And have some respect, man, because
and my music is really personal.
Yeah,
I don't just make music just to talk. Like, my music is personal. You know what I'm saying? This shit is based on experiences.
So how do you feel like adapting to like you said, Tory said, doing some drill shit?
I mean,
like, because it's with the times now. You know, these young kids, they want.
If you want to stay, you got to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever.
Absolutely.
You gotta try to keep up. You know.
So you're gonna hit that. You're gonna hit that drill shit.
I'm working on some.
Can't wait to hear it.
I'm working on some. I just cook. I actually just cook some up. But you know what I'm saying?
We waiting on
I'm going to send it to him, let him hear it, see what he thinks. Because everything I've been sending, he be like, yeah, I fuck with it. Why you want to put it out? You know what I mean? But you know your mind got to be right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you start putting shit out, it's time to travel. And, you know what I'm saying? You got to do releases and single releases. And your mind got to be right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, the vibe got to be right. It's got to be all on point.
I mean, yo, his face is everywhere. He does a lot
I
of
rock
these shows with Tory, man.
With a lot of people, man. The whole New York, everybody in New York.
Yo, I was gonna say, I said
if
that
you're an
shit
artist
to
and
him
you don't know me, like,
bro, I said that shit to him before. I was on your page. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
that's why I said we
I'm
outside.
trying to tell you.
I've been saying we outside. I don't even say we outside no more. I say we been outside. You know what I'm saying? We been outside, bro.
Yeah.
And then you and Prada, obviously our resident rapper. When can we expect some new bangers? Because y'all got
we got 2 joints. Yeah, we want to shoot I want to shoot the video for that with Cash, the Cash I Guess shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a banger.
I'm there.
The right time.
I'm there because I know it's gonna be movies. Like
we might have to make hear this when it comes out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bring the cars, the bikes, all that shit out for when we do it. You know what I mean? Timing's everything, bro.
Timing's everything. So a lot of things coming in the works. You know what I mean? And a lot of things for the audience to tune into.
I got a whole project ready, man. I had the covers, the list, all that shit. I had a bunch of dudes on there. Tory, Rico Reckless, Billy on Fat Trail. I got a bunch of heads. Papa the Don. I got a bunch of joints. I just been holding on to it. I've been holding on to music for so long.
He's fire.
For so long. It's like certain songs I'll be like, nah, too old. I can't put it out.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Nah, I can't put it out. You know what I'm saying? But as I said, I was fighting these cases, man. It was stressful. Took a lot. I'm back at it. Just left the tour. We was on that tour with Tory, the Chris Brown tour.
Shit was nuts.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, at least all that shit cleared up. You good? Everything, you know?
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Praise, now, I've been praying, bro. I pray, though.
Now, do you feel like because the music is personable, it's not like that cookie cutter stuff that some people are doing? That's what makes it essential for you to time it right, because it's not. You're not just doing something for the sake of doing it.
Whether it's drill or not, I'm gonna let you know what's going on, and this is what we is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't play around. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know this is what it is.
That's why
Johnny Cashflow, of course, I speak about money too. Johnny Cashflow, so everything I touch is, I'm talking about some bread, getting some bread. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
The last joint I dropped is called I Need It. You know what I mean? I got a bad video called I Need It. Matter of fact, Tory in there. We shot that parts of the video on his tour bus. You know what I'm saying? Got the fat booty tatted shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I need it. I want it. I gotta have it. That money, that moolah, that peso, that dinero. I need it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, too, Cashflow. He was in
the joint with Tory called Bands.
He was in Bands. I mean, you did. How many videos you been in though with Tory? I mean, you got Kilo K now. You got Loud Pack from back in the day. You got Protect Your Soul.
Watch for your soul.
Like, bro, like
Other Side.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been fucking with Tory for some years now, bro.
He's in a lot of shit. Rich the Kid. He's been on with Rich the Kid.
Shout out my homegirl Chinese Kitty, man.
I just said that to him.
Yo, word. You did say that right before we started.
Yo,
we took her to Brownsville to shoot some too. Her energy is on point. Yeah, matter of fact, go watch that Chinese Kitty featuring Cuban Doll, man. Ops, man.
Where he was out there and that shit.
We been outside, man.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out Chinese Kitty, like, bro. I mean,
shout out Rich the Kid too.
Rich the Kid.
Shout out 5 Years. Shout out Pop Smoke. Shout out my bros, man.
Bro, he's
Free Bobby too. I just went to see
Bobby
Bobby too a month ago. I went to see Bobby in Clinton and shit.
How he doing? He
good?
He be home soon. 8 months, 8.5 months.
Nice.
He in good spirits. He ready. You know what I mean?
But he told me, salute him.
He matured up a lot. You feel me? You know, back in the days he was 19, hot boy.
Yeah.
But he learned a lot from this shit. He ready to jump back in the booth, and we got some shit coming on. We got some ventures we working on, and it's gonna be hot.
Nice. He could hit the ground running. You know what I mean?
We're
gonna get a lot of love when he get home. We were talking about that shit the first episode.
That was
how they split the time.
I already
2 episodes ago.
You can't even play the city. Once you get out of here, we need you to go relax. Put you in the stool, somewhere in the hills, somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
We getting a jet for you.
Yeah,
you get out,
bro.
we get the Sprinter straight to a private jet.
Ain't it a shame?
Ain't
Ain't it a shame how that
TMZ ain't gonna be able to find us?
Turned him into he's a household item now.
TMZ ain't gonna find us for the first month.
He lost all those years. It sucks, man.
All these millions. That's what I told him. I said all these millions.
But now it's a lot.
You feel me?
8 months left.
But when you a real one, you take losses like that, and now look, he's coming home God willing, all these
Stronger.
opportunities hit right away.
Bruh.
He could recover.
Bobby
You know what I
he
mean?
got a whole mixtape that he ready to drop right now from
There
in there.
you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the
I can't
amount
even
of
speak on it because there's so much heat,
It's
and they
so
got
much heat.
features on it, and you feel what I'm saying?
It's
But
not even a question. The amount of love he's gonna get when he get, bro, it's crazy.
because right now, bro, thinking about probably waiting before he even put it out and just come out to the studio and really do it on a mic type shit.
Yeah,
with
Because
that
it's everything
energy.
from the can. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I never heard some shit like that where it's raspy in the phone. It's with 6ix9ine. Unfortunately, what happened with him? But
With Bobby, that
with
too.
bro, he's on the
That
phone
too.
like.
Yeah, but I
And-
can't lie. I want him in the studio.
But
Like,
bro,
I love that
business
motherfuckers went
energy.
nuts for that.
And he got cashed out
60-second
from the pen. He
verse.
cashed out
Yeah.
off that too.
That's what I'm
Off
saying.
that little verse, that small verse, they went crazy off that shit. Imagine, bro, there's no denying it that there's
It's gonna be a
bro,
wave.
there's a line down the block of deals that they're waiting. Like, He's
Nice.
gonna be denying shit left and right.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's
mean,
crazy.
Brooklyn's
And that's
hot,
how it
man.
should be, though. That's how it should
Brooklyn's
be.
hot. Every single
New York
label.
is hot
We
right
working.
now.
I'm pushing everything coming out.
New
of
York,
Brooklyn right now.
every single label is looking right now, especially in his area in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And the
That's where they're
crazy
looking.
thing and the good feeling about it is I was around bros coming up, coaching bros and, trying to help bros in them out. So it feels good to see bros in them on the radio and, doing what they do, what they love, and they getting paid for it. Because niggas struggle, bro. Studio time, you know how this shit go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
Like-
a struggle. So definitely shout out anybody coming out of Brooklyn that's working. Keep pushing, keep working,
Facts,
man.
facts.
Go out there, network. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm from Queens, but I came from
Queens.
Brooklyn going crazy.
Yeah, they
I like
working.
how you do
They
that
working.
in there.
Nah,
See, the thing about
Right.
Brooklyn
that's
is
what I'm saying, they
when
going
one
crazy.
person start, everybody just on it, trying
Yeah.
to bust through the
Yeah.
door.
Word.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's a
Word. I
It's
fuck
a
with
hungry
Queens, too. Shout out Lou
place.
Got Cash, by the way,
you know what I
man.
mean?
I fuck
Bro,
with Lou
him,
Got
Pop
Cash.
Smoke, Casanova been going crazy for years.
Fabio
Cass
is
had a
like
long run now.
the hottest in the city right now.
Pop
Like
Smoke,
it's
everybody,
crazy.
bro, it's
Everybody.
crazy. They're all going nuts.
Even the
Crazy,
younger
man.
cats is doing their thing.
Yeah.
So it's a good
And
good
there's a good feeling fucking
yeah.
with the bros. I'm in the videos with the bros. You know what I mean? It's all love and respect, And
Yeah.
nothing
Bro, all
changed.
of them, Fetty.
Oh, shout out
all of
Fetty
them,
too.
Yeah,
Shout out
all
Fetty.
of them, they all going crazy, bro. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
and
This
you know,
this my bros, like Bobby. This my bros. This my little bros, like Bobby.
Yeah.
let them all know, you know what I
Them
mean?
little cousins,
Anytime they
my
want to come
cousins.
through, same thing. We gonna show love to everybody who's doing something positive, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
making noise for the right reasons.
That's really
Come
what
on the
it
show.
is.
We're glad to have y'all.
That's
Free
what
the
the
nine,
BQ
man.
is. Yeah, yeah,
For
Free
real.
them now,
yeah,
man.
for real. Free them, bro. That shit. What'd you say? 8 months left?
Yeah, they on the countdown right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
Ooh, summertime. Whew.
See?
City gonna
And they
be
coming
ooh.
home 2 days apart, so it's like boom, boom.
Oh, so it's really just like that. Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy.
See, we all got
Shit.
Yo,
choices.
that's
Money
gonna be
time.
crazy.
We all got choices. You could have took the 6ix9ine
Shout out
route,
Bobby, you a real
or you
one.
could have took the Bobby
Fuck
route.
yeah.
Definitely
man.
a real one.
Niggas
Shout
stand
outs-
tall.
Shout outs to
Kept it
Bobby
real
and Rowdy.
and coming back strong. As I told Bobby, nigga, your crown on your throne just waiting on you. Come take that.
Yeah.
Without you, it
Hey,
would have
yo,
never been a 6ix9ine.
I'm not
Without
gonna
Bobby,
lie.
and a lot of
I
artists. that
love
would be
Bobby.
out.
Just
Bobby
'cause
opened
he
the
from
door.
Flatbush, like
He opened the
because
door.
we don't have a lot of artists that come from.
No, he opened the door a lot for artists coming out of New York.
Yeah.
Because once Bobby came out with Hot Nigga, everybody came out with their dance. Millie Rock came out.
How you
Young and
take a
Maggie.
Lloyd Banks beat from Lloyd Banks and make it hotter?
Yeah.
That's that and that
That's
too.
crazy.
Make sure when you take internet beats, you clear your shit.
Yeah,
Because unless you
word.
clear your shit, it ain't yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
Bobby
I-
pulled a bag off
I heard
that.
this little funny shit, that was said. But at the end of the day, he cleared that beat, bro. He owned that.
Yeah.
That shit happened to Tory Lanez, too, I think.
For real?
With a beat where a nigga was saying my song and nigga, you ain't
You
paid
put
for
it
the
out
beat.
first, but
it
you
ain't
didn't
your
pay for the
beat,
beat.
nigga.
That's
Like,
funny.
You take
I-
a beat off YouTube and record. It ain't your beat.
That's funny. I had somebody trying
It's
to do that.
everybody's beat.
I had
Yeah,
somebody,
that shit.
I had
You
somebody
licensed
trying
that.
to do that with Tokyo. I
You
bought
did
the
tell me
I
about
bought the
that.
full rights.
Exactly.
You
Don't be
can't-
mad
you
at the
can't-
next man that's
You
paying.
can't be mad.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He put the
Producers
right up
ain't
you
getting
did.
paid.
Like you said, they just
That's
be
what it
ripping
is.
off YouTube. Now it's mine. Like what the fuck?
I am a little tight though. Camilo spun that and not
But on
mine.
some real
but
shit though,
you
that
know
was the
what I'm
smartest
saying? I
thing the
ain't gonna be
producers
mad.
did.
Yeah.
Because holding on to your beats and trying to shop
Nah.
them, you put it out on the internet, it takes off, you rich.
P.S. We
Yeah,
don't know
Jalil.
beef, DJ. Come on.
Yeah.
Yo, we still Gucci.
I still fuck with you, Camilo.
Axel. You know
Yo,
the
I
dude?
love hearing
Axel.
that. Axel on Axel beats.
Axel, a little
Axel.
producer, boom, record take off, and now everybody acts.
Question: is he from London or he's okay? I was wondering if he's local because I hear him all Brooklyn sound.
Yeah, like
music ain't got no barriers, man. Music changed a lot, and it's going in a lot of different directions. You got African music on top.
That Afrobeat is. Yo, we had this conversation on our way to the podcast.
There's a lot of hate being spread in the world, but as far as like music, they got Spanish music that's booming right now.
Yeah.
They play Spanish music on Hot 97.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Spanish music, African music, everything booming.
Right now, you put the Spanish community backs Hispanic music.
We just need
so
a little
much.
bit of love.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta love our stuff the way other cultures love their stuff. Honestly, like hip hop as a whole, like we gotta love it.
America is a cesspool. We just nasty to each other. We gotta try and be, we're all different types of people in this familiar place. Let's all try and be on the same page with each
that
other.
Ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna stop, but
I mean,
it's that's just
like
the way it is. Like
the
Pop
one
said,
person at a
like
time.
Tupac said, that's just the way it is.
yeah, it's just the way it
Things
is.
will never be the same.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is.
Nah, but that's crazy.
But I wish, man, if I had to vote and to choose, I'd choose love over war.
Hell
Real.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd choose peace over war. Because it's just so much easier, man.
It really is. Like
when you ain't got to worry about being bombed, and then you got the women and children and the innocent people that's
involved,
caught up in the middle. Like, bro, you don't got a heart.
I know.
One dude pisses another dude off, and he throws bomb on this dude's land. The people ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. The people that's dying has nothing to do with that.
Absolutely.
And that's the
You
problem.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
they
crazy.
got to die for, you're angry, I'm mad at you over oil, and I'm mad at, like, stop that, man.
But we still don't even
Stop.
know the conspiracy theory behind September 11th itself. Look at what we do to
I
our
don't
own
wanna
people.
speak on it.
Yo, we do
know,
crazy
it's
stuff
crazy.
to our own people too.
Because it happens.
Yeah, like,
we kill, we assassinate. There's just
I
a
don't
lot
want
of
to beef
things
with the
that
nasty,
FCC,
bro.
so
Even
we
like-
ain't gonna touch
Even
that.
like with the coronavirus we were talking about. I didn't even know this shit until you just said it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, that shit was on a light. What'd you
You know,
say?
shit's
it was?
on the back of a Lysol can, right? Lysol cures
yeah,
that shit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I saw that on the internet.
Yo, that's crazy.
So
That's
facts or
wild.
not,
I
is
got
that,
I
is
read up
that
on my
a
Lysol.
hoax or is it real?
I read up on my Lysol.
Well, it's not that it's a hoax or it's real. I believe it's real, but I think coronavirus was spread by the U.S. as a chemical thing
I wouldn't
more than
necessarily say that. Right now, what they saying is that it escaped from a lab.
from bats biting the heads, right?
Yo, I seen
I
that
seen
video.
them.
I bugged out, bro.
They were biting
It
bats'
was-
heads off.
So they're saying that the virus started in this market in China
Yeah,
where people eat
Animals, these wild animals.
wild animals, like, and they literally
So
show
it's
you.
in the animal, and
They
then-
said
Yeah.
it came from a lab. I heard somebody
that
left the
too.
lab with it by accident, and then
By accident.
And then it
they
went
said
to the
monkeys,
animals.
They said that little animal with the little scale that you could fold up like a ball. You think it came from that?
Oh shit!
There's always going to be stuff. We never know
Armadillo?
exactly.
Yeah,
We
something
would
like
never
that.
know exactly what's going
Yeah.
on.
But what's funny about that is the reason why I say it is because look at the tactic behind it. The coronavirus breaks out. It's only massive in China. There's only a few breakouts here,
They said, bro, you can spread this to everybody in it. One person
and that's what I'm
in
saying.
minutes could spread it to like 50 people.
But you notice,
So
there's
why
only,
isn't it?
uh,
There's only a few cases.
they're
That's what I was
quarantining
gonna
people
ask.
here? But here's the thing that you
China,
really
a
gotta
lot of
look.
people die in this.
You know how I knew this was a different type of war? When I saw the second day of the coronavirus and Starbucks and McDonald's pulled all their American business out of China.
China, yeah.
For that. Do you know what that does to a fucking an economy?
Yeah.
You understand? It cripples it. And what that does is says, fuck you, I'm not giving you my American money. Think. Just really
Yeah,
think,
that's
bro.
crazy. That's-
Look at what's going on. 13 cases in America, 20 at best. But fucking how many people died in China?
But that's what I'm saying. Why
Is this
like
a
he said,
breakout,
if he's
outbreak?
China
or
has
was-
the biggest population in the
Yeah.
world.
They do. They also are, let's not front, America, we have a lot of issues with
Issues,
them.
yeah.
There's a lot of tension.
Yeah,
I mean, so
absolutely.
Don't be
I
blinded.
don't
That's
want
all I'm
no
gonna say.
proof. I don't really got no proof on it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I had a conspiracy theory. I see everything.
So you are undecided if it's real or not, which is
I just feel like at this point, protect you and yours. You know,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
do what you got to do to survive. As I always tell everybody, do what you got to do.
Me
to make it out
personally,
on
I
top.
think it's fake. I feel like, yo, if you get a flu shot every year, do whatever, like you said, do whatever you
I don't
regularly
even fuck
do.
with the flu
Son,
shot.
I got the flu shot once in my life, and that's the only time I got the flu.
Facts.
Yeah.
For real.
Because
I don't get that shit.
I don't get the flu, and I don't ever get the flu shot.
But the coronavirus.
It's your immune system. It's really foods for everything, bro.
Yeah.
Foods for everything.
Dr. Sebi,
Now,
Dr. Sebi said a lot of that.
Yeah.
If you go off and yo,
It's
I ain't gonna
holistic
front.
healing, that's
Thought
what
it
it
was
is,
bullshit till I started trying shit. Bro, the shit is real.
Bro, it's holistic.
This shit is
healing
real, bro.
and stuff.
Yo, they say Dr. Sebi died because he found a natural way to cure AIDS or
Not
HIV,
only AIDS, not only AIDS.
which actually
No, a
worked.
bunch of shit. Cancer,
bunch
bro.
of
cancer.
And they put him on
He
trial in
started
New
the
York.
alkaline diet.
Alkaline,
Yeah.
high alkalinity.
Yeah.
Bro, they put him on trial in New York
Yeah.
and made him prove these cases, cancer.
And he proved it.
proved
And they had
He
to.
brought many more than they asked them to bring.
The
And he
only
proved it.
actual case of somebody being cured of HIV was through Dr. Sebi. That's still a fact. Whether people go look it up online.
Bro, Left Eye went to go visit him and was getting into this shit, and she died out there in Honduras too.
Damn.
Left Eye, that's where she died in a car accident.
She was doing the spiritual.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. So what? You saying it's a? You think it's a hoax?
Hoax. Because if it's on a Lysol bottle from 20 years ago, it's not new. It might be a different strain, something going on. More people are getting sick, but I don't think it's a pandemic that's going to wipe out
These
humankind.
viruses come, kill a bunch of people, and they disappear.
Exactly.
Yo, I
Like
said
Ebola,
that,
I
like,
never heard about Ebola till a couple years
Swine
ago.
flu.
And all that
Mad
shit.
cow
The
disease.
anthrax
Cow
shit,
disease, anthrax.
everything, bro. Like
And that's
yeah.
West Nile.
And
Well,
I feel
anthrax
like it's a
is not
coincidence
even
that
a-
it usually
Yeah, anthrax
happens
is
around
a
the election.
chemical
Isn't that
warfare.
Warfare,
That
yeah.
shit usually happens when there's an election. Like some shit.
That
comes and then
too. Perfect
weird
timing,
as
right? Election year, here's a
weird as
pandemic.
fuck, bro.
And if you notice, they had, the whole White House, the Department of Health, they had like an official press conference for this. They don't do that for anything else. They didn't do that for Zika, for
feel like
Ebola,
A
any
lot
of
happens.
those.
A lot happens around the election.
Like,
years.
I
Yeah,
feel like it's
but-
real, but like he said, you're never gonna know the truth where it's coming from.
If it's
Like,
like,
you're never
if you
gonna
know,
know.
you know. Who know?
Yeah.
Who know?
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
That's the new
What do you-
slogan.
what do
If
you
you know,
feel,
you know.
Rob?
You feel me?
Yeah, for real, for real. What
What's
do you
your
think?
opinion?
I feel like that. I feel like it's real. It probably is a virus or something to that effect, but I feel like we really don't know the severity of it because, like Cash said, if it's that widespread where it's
The
white,
governor
wiping,
estimated that we'll spend
Yeah.
20 million in the city just to try to
For real?
if it's that widespread, like
in
in
the
China
next
wiping
in
people
the
out,
next couple months.
Wow.
why are people just? Why is there only like 13 cases over here?
Yeah.
Like he said, if he said one person
Bro, I watch
could spread
surveillance
that whole shit,
cameras just watching people drop on their face.
It just don't make sense.
hospitals.
They drop, they
I just watched a
shaking.
video literally with some guys with the hazard suits with guns, loaded guns, walking in buildings.
That's not natural,
Clipping-
son.
clipping
What do you need a
niggas.
gun
That's what I'm
for?
saying.
For somebody
I
You
feel
who's
like
infected?
it's
You
real.
dying.
infected?
I feel like
It's like in
real,
the
but-
movies.
but it's
Yeah.
I forgot what movie. He's like, I'm infected.
Bro, that's
and
like
he
some
starts
Resident
pumping and
Evil shit.
Yeah,
It's like some
pretty
Resident
much.
Evil
Like,
shit. Yeah, like
I
I
I
feel
actually
like
watched a
Legend.
video with this lady spitting on the elevator buttons because she was infected.
no,
tripping.
see,
Oh,
Tripping.
snap.
I feel like it's real, but you don't know where it's from.
She's
the
like,
root
if
of
I'm
it.
gonna die, I'm taking everybody with me.
Yeah,
That's
You
crazy.
don't know
fucked
the
up.
root of it.
That's
It
selfish.
could be from our own people. It could be from animals, whatever it is. I personally think there's something behind it. It sounds like some shady shit.
There's
I don't
something
trust
shady.
shit.
Yeah, me neither. That's
I done
why
seen
I'm
so
like a
much shit
skeptic
happen.
for
I don't
everything,
trust
so.
nothing.
Nah.
Nah.
And it's it's another distraction.
Distraction, definitely.
Distraction.
Did they find the Kennedy killer yet?
Distraction.
Yeah, I mean,
If you know, you know.
I think-
Sometimes you might say too much and be targeted. You know what I'm saying?
They were saying recently that they finally tracked down where Jimmy Hoffa is. They think.
Who's Jimmy Alford?
Exactly. You know, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. There's always something. You know what I mean? Like that's
let Jimmy Hoffa rest in peace wherever he is.
Yeah, let
That
him-
man ain't do nothing to me.
I mean-
Like, I'm not gonna go look for
that's
him.
what I'm saying.
But that was a good facts, and now I feel like it's kind of split 50-50. So let's jump into another one. Talk of the day, QC, the label. Are they the new Cash Money, or can they be the new Cash Money in the future?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like today, the way shit is, and back in the days, if you ask me, I think QC is probably, if it's not yet bigger, it's
Yeah,
gonna be bigger.
definitely.
The
I
budgets
agree.
alone that they put behind their artists,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
behind
that's
a
what
single,
it is. Yeah.
behind one single,
Yeah.
Everything is guaranteed to take
look
off.
at the Migos.
We got Cardi B, Migos.
They put a lot of money behind their artists.
Yeah.
Yachty.
All of them.
Lil Baby.
The biggest mainstream.
Lil Baby. Not the baby.
Lil Baby's
That's
QC.
coming. I feel like they're
Don't forget about City Girls. That
City
been
Girls
booming
too.
all summer.
Yeah.
City Girls, Rennie Rucci.
Now
Rucci's
is
nice.
Gunna also QC? Because I know Lil Baby
No,
and
Gunna
Gunna.
is under Young
I
Thug.
was
He's
gonna say,
slime.
Okay.
Thug, yeah.
Now that's
That's
Thug
nice
is not
the way
QC.
they work together though.
But Young Thug.
Atlanta stayed together. That's
Young
how they
Facts.
were able to come the way they came.
But is Young Thug under Birdman still?
Nah, Young Thug is really. I think Young Thug playing for keeps right now.
Okay.
Thugger.
So
It's
you
like
say
Birdman
that's a
do lot
fact.
of collab joint ventures with artists and shit.
Yeah, QC is crazy though, but I think the strongest person wise, like putting people together. You see DJ Khaled the way he be putting.
Khaled,
He be putting,
Yeah.
bro.
He
that
puts
shit is
records
crazy.
together.
But
Records
that
is
last one
genius.
didn't work.
Migos, Justin Bieber, all random motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He just talk.
John
We the
Legend.
best.
Yeah.
Cause
Bro,
that's
it's
all
crazy.
he
That's
catch
all
a check.
does.
Khaled has like a perfect. I feel like
I
he
respect
had
his
the
grind.
perfect
I respect
formula.
it.
And
But,
I
like-
feel like it goes back to that, like it's the vibes, his vibes, like
His
he's
energy,
genuine.
too.
Yeah, you know
Energy.
his energy is genuine, so everybody just gravitates.
So
towards
what
it.
do you think? What do you guys think? Like the last Khaled didn't do so well, but what was it? The little issues he had with Tyler, because Tyler got the number one. Tyler, the creator.
Man, this whole number one, number two
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You gotta stop
Trash.
fighting. You lucky you're elected.
'Cause,
Like,
like,
you're
here-
even up for the
It's a
vote.
cheat. It's
Have
cheat.
you
I believe
even
it's
heard
cheat codes.
Tyler, the creator's
There's a
album?
lot of cheat
Bro, he
codes.
be on some weird shit. Did you see Tyler the Creator's freestyle with Funk Flex? How he's talking about?
I don't
fucking
know,
dudes
But
son.
the
that
thing
fuck
with Tyler
him?
the Creator,
He's bugged
see how
out.
6ix9ine used to break the
He's bugged
internet.
out.
Yeah,
Tyler the Creator has his own way of.
doing the same thing. You're
He
right.
been, he been funny. He been drawing
funny,
dicks on
though.
bitches.
Yo.
with
He's
female
been
faces and shit.
trolling because that's what they.
That Funk
That's what
Flex
these kids
freestyle
do,
is
right? They
wild.
troll.
He's a troller.
So yeah,
He trolls.
it's a perfect comparison. 6ix9ine, Tyler. They're
He did
all
that on purpose. Just
rap
because nobody
trolls.
never did it on Flex.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was
He
wild. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
real.
That shit was crazy.
He's just a clown, bro. Like
Yeah.
some people you can't take them
Yeah,
serious,
yeah.
man.
Ain't that a shame?
I
though?
feel like that's where people get it wrong because they take some of these people serious, and you just got
But
to
Tyler
realize
fans,
it's not.
His fans don't take him
Yeah.
that serious.
Because they
He
know.
just fucking around.
But ain't that a shame though that QC is actually pushing ahead of Cash Money, and it's like, yo, we all grew up watching Cash Money.
I love Cash Money,
You
but
see, the issues that Cash Money had, QC haven't had these issues.
No.
yeah,
That's why
absolutely.
it's paying the artists and
Yeah.
y'all see what Wayne went through, man.
Yo, did you actually see Wayne was putting all those mixtapes out
That
for
Wayne,
free?
what Wayne went
Yeah.
through, what Wayne went through actually fucked it up.
Yeah,
Fucked up everything.
big time.
Yeah.
Because nobody liked that.
Because it's hard to
Everybody
be a
hated
label when you
'Cause he
mistreat
put it on
and
his-
abuse.
at one point,
yeah,
yeah,
the
he put it
one
on his
person that
back.
wrote for you.
At one point, he put it on his back. When Juvie
Yo.
and them and Minnie Fresh and them wasn't there, they couldn't do business no more. They didn't want to. He put that shit on
Then
his
he
back.
went and got Drake and Nicki, and they
And
surpassed
Tyga.
him. And Tiger.
Currency.
Whew.
Like, you know what I'm
He
saying?
still
These
worked with
artists got
Minnie Fresh
drunk.
after, worked with
Yeah,
Juvie
bro,
after.
brought it back.
Now that we're talking about it, I think Young Money is bigger than, even though they're a part of it, Young Money was bigger than Cash Money.
Because that was
Yeah.
new talent. That was a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
generation.
Yeah, that was like the second wave
like you
surpassed
said,
the first
the
wave.
operations of how they weren't stingy with. I feel like Birdman. fucked
Wayne
that
should
whole
have had
shit
more
up.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I feel like he pimped
Birdman-
Wayne. He pimped him.
Because what
Yeah,
Wayne
yeah,
did
that's
right,
that's
though,
really what
Because
it
Wayne
is.
could have went and did his own shit, but he chose to stay under and build this under Cash Money
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
Young Money.
Yeah.
here's where I think Wayne won, though. Because what he did was, regardless of how Cash Money was treating him, he always made sure Drake and Nicki,
His
they
artists
were good.
Good,
Yeah, no.
So now he's not with Cash
Yeah.
Money. He
they
still,
was Ian. They was still Ian.
He still has his artists, too, though. So he's going to eat off their catalogs.
Yeah,
like,
that's bread. That's bread right
They
there.
put them on Cash Money. He fought. He went. Man, that's why when you sign contracts, you gotta be careful what you sign and make
Yes.
sure this is what you want.
Have a lawyer.
It ain't about friends. Oh, you my mans for years, so I'm gonna just sign it because you ain't gonna do me wrong.
business
Telling
is business,
you,
yo.
when it comes to the millions on the table, people get bright ideas, bro.
Yeah.
Make sure everything is right. Your lawyer on deck is what you interested in, what you want. Take it
If
from
you
there.
think about a lot of these artists, it'd be like people that was close to them that they didn't have the right paperwork that was stealing from them. Like, yo, I trusted you. You know what I mean? Sometimes it be family members.
I've been there.
So
I've been in management deals where they stealing the money out the back end.
Members that be, or the closest ones that be thinking they can get some shit over on you.
Skimming the budget.
Look at the Mary J. Blige situation.
Can't mix business. Can't mix business with pleasure.
Like you said, we're close. I love you. Well, I wouldn't do that to you. You know what I mean? And they'd be the first one to do that to you.
Like with the Mary situation, her manager for most of her career was her husband.
Yeah.
And he was stealing from her. Like, yo, we married. We have the same bank account. And I have a whole nother account for your money because I manage you. Yeah. That's
like you said. It goes back to Lil Wayne and Birdman.
Just know what you're signing.
Man on his lips, like that's some close father-son shit.
I feel like Birdman. You know, Wayne trusted him. You know, he knew him
for real
for his whole life, and Birdman picked him up when he was down, and helped him out a lot.
And he took advantage of that shit.
So why wouldn't you trust him? You know.
Birdman.
I'm just glad Wayne free. He out of that situation.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Shout out to Wayne, man.
And that Funeral album is fire too. If you got it, if any of y'all got a chance to play it.
Yeah, Funeral.
Shout out to him, man.
He still got it. He still got it. It's nice to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's definitely refreshing.
He put a lot of work in this, man.
For real.
Salute Lil Wayne, man.
For real. So now moving on, I'm thinking about jumping into that top 5.
R.I.P. Nipsey, man.
Shout out to you for that one, but we're not doing rappers. What are we doing this one?
This one we're gonna do brands, like sneaker brands.
Sneaker brands.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What would you say? Oh well, we're gonna do top 5 gangster movies, but I'm talking about like I thought you was talking about the overrated, underrated. Yeah. So like for top 5, we're gonna do most gangster movies. Like, what's your favorite top 5
gangster flicks? Like.
Top 5.
Be mafia,
so
hood films.
Hold
whatever.
on, let me paint the picture. Like you're stranded on an island with 5 gangster movies.
And some good food and
some good food. Yeah, all that.
My number 1, I put that shit on a shirt.
So Rob jumps out with Belly number 1.
Belly's definitely mine.
Definitely top 5. Definitely.
Belly.
I think.
The way Hype Williams did that shit is crazy.
I watched that movie.
Yeah, yo, I must have seen that movie 100 fucking times.
Yeah.
I put Shotters in my top 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say I put Shotters. That's the only thing like I put over that. Over
Shotters and Belly.
Shotters is.
My shit.
Yo, I feel like they need to make a Shotters too. Like Sprague Benz and Kamani got it.
Shotters too though, because they made a Shotters too. That shit was not.
Religious, man.
Oh, okay.
I was actually supposed to pull up at a spot where he was at last night.
Oh wow! Yeah. Shout out to him. He's still relevant and doing his thing too. But so Shotters.
R.I.P. the Ox from Belly. Too.
Yeah, word. R.I.P. Ox, man.
Scarface definitely in there for me.
Oh hell yeah!
So
Baby Boy.
All right, are you going in order or this
4
is
already?
Yeah.
Not order.
No particular order, just top 5.
One more.
I like the top 5 so far.
Nah, you got 3, right?
4. Because he said Belly, Shotters, Baby Boy, and Scarface. Classics. Every one of those is hood certified.
Last one for me.
Waiting for it.
This is the special one.
This is the drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
Right.
As far as new movies, I probably fuck with Black Panthers or something.
Yo, I like that. I didn't even consider that, but like, yo, because the Panther part of it is
gangster,
the work they did, the productions. And
now, who's the gangster in the movie? Is it Chakala or his cousin? Because his cousin really is savage, and I like the way they tied the Black Panthers, which is real. Like that's real gangster stuff.
Did y'all catch Slim and Queen and Slim?
Nah, I want to see that.
Crazy,
that movie,
you was telling me about it.
I gotta watch it again.
I'm mad you seen it before me, bro.
Like,
I gotta watch it.
Me too.
That could be like as far as the street shit. That could be any one of us, bro. Like,
it's like real like
cops,
that.
with the cops.
Okay.
I gotta watch it. I'm about to watch that tonight.
Yeah, I seen previews, but I want to watch a movie.
Like we were just talking about, they got pulled over. You're gonna see it, but you seen it.
Yeah, I seen.
Bro, they got pulled over. The cop started fucking with him, and he tussled with him, and the cop hit the wife.
Or it's a wrap.
And
so he's defending his queen.
Yeah,
as he should.
She was more defending him because he's a bitch. she was more trained.
Yeah, he was like shaking and shit. It
she was
great.
more trained. She's the one that was keeping him because he ain't know what to do.
And yo, right now in 2020, it's really like that. Some of these females is more gangster than the dudes.
He ain't have nothing in the car. You know what I'm saying? If I was him, I knew where the cop was going from jump.
You know
what the
how
cop
it was
doing
going.
and saying pop the trunk, and I already know where he trying to go with
it.
I would have never even fed into it. I just let him do what he
just let him do your thing.
Yeah.
But that cop also had already killed an unarmed black person in the movie.
That's the thing, you know, once they...
That was the next victim.
Yeah.
They was going to clip him.
So take him out before they take you out.
Call your sergeant.
Yo, that's definitely probably my top 5 movies in the last 10 years.
New
New ones in the last 5-10 years. That's
so
one
you
of the
got
best.
Belly, and you're adding that.
No, like new movies. We're gonna put it in a different category.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's one called Irishman.
Yo, I fell asleep. It was too long.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta see that too.
The Jimmy Hoffa. I wanted to watch it.
Like
Pacino,
as
De
mafia
Niro
movies. I like mafia
Pesci.
movies, but my new movies like Queen and Slim, Irishman is one of my top.
Irishman, does it pick up eventually? Because I made it like an hour and a half
Bro,
in, and I'm like,
a lot of people said that it was long and dragged out. I feel like it was mad good the whole time. Like I feel
maybe I gotta watch it when I'm not tired.
Did you see the part where he was supposed to blow up the laundromat?
Yes.
And he was like, go get the bread.
And he go get the bread, yeah. That was gangster.
He lined him. That was justified.
Yeah,
all right. Crazy. I like it.
But
he put in some pain,
that was definitely some good one too.
Hell yeah.
I've been waiting for you. I ain't know which one.
But top 5 of all time,
because he could have definitely got. If he ain't clip him, he'd have been clipped.
Yeah. And Queen and Slim, right?
Because what's his name had to vouch for him. You feel me?
Yeah.
But this was definitely a dope movie.
Yeah,
Rob,
that was crazy.
You got Belly.
4 more. I gotta throw Goodfellas in there.
Oh hell yeah!
That's definitely.
That's my shit.
Yo, believe it or not, you probably won't even. I don't know if it's my top 5, but I fucked with the state property movies. You remember them shit?
Yeah.
That might be top 5.
I fuck with state property, the first one, more than
yeah.
You know the other one.
I like the second one.
You know that a bunch of my friends say that.
It wasn't that serious, but it was like, yo, the storyline was still gangster.
Nah, it was. I mean, it always was, but.
So state property, Goodfellas,
state
Belly.
Property, Goodfellas, Belly. I gotta think. To go with that because that's tough.
I'm thinking.
Soul Plane was a big movie too.
Yo, Soul Plane is hilarious.
Paid in Full definitely.
Oh, Paid in Full is on mine.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm looking. I'm like, you gonna say Paid in Full?
I forgot about Paid in Full.
That's my shit.
So I know I'm throwing that on my top 5.
I got Paid in Full, Goodfellas, Bronx Tale. I love Bronx Tale. That's a great movie. Scarface. And I'm trying to see for
under budget as fuck, but that can't, now to bring up Paid in Full. That the Dipset movie was crazy. Killer Season.
Oh, Killer Season.
That shit was
fire.
That
shit was raw. That shit was raw.
We probably could have filmed that shit with the money we got in all 4 of our pockets.
But it was dope because he didn't have to give you a whole movie with his album. So I was happy as a fan.
I watched that shit.
Like, yo, I loved it.
Lit. Shit was lit. And then number 5,
New Jack City.
I don't even remember your top. I don't like. We went through.
I ran through.
You ran through.
Paid in Full. Bronx Tale.
Fire.
Goodfellas, Scarface, and
one more.
Cartel.
Yo, I mean,
Cartel was
iffy.
gangster too.
It's iffy because I got Shotters and I got New Jack City was really good. And
New Jack City changed my life as a kid growing up in the 90s.
How about Set It Off? That's one of my favorites too.
Fire.
That's the first movie that made me cry. When Queen Latifah got killed. Bro, I dropped tears. I was a little kid. I dropped tears, bro. I couldn't watch it. When I seen her try to drive through and started getting hit up.
I heard they're trying to make another one.
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't know. See, sometimes they be dragging. Like you see Belly too.
I ain't like it.
The game.
Yeah, watered down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes they try to overdo it and they wind up.
Sometimes don't remake something that's classic. Just leave it.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Game. Yeah. What's wrong with y'all niggas?
If they try Goodfellas, bro, I'm gonna be tired.
Show DMX coming out of jail.
What's that other movie?
They're saying Scarface. They want to do DiCaprio as Scarface.
What's the other movie with the game? It was good with Tyrese.
Waist Deep.
Waist Deep.
Yeah,
that was fire.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
So while you thinking of your last one, I'm gonna run through my top five.
I'm gonna lay it right here on the line because I watched it so many times. I'm gonna just say Shatas, but New Jack City.
Toss up between the two, close.
That shit is fucking.
I mean, you could have 2 at 5. You know what I
I
mean? Like, put 2 at 5. The top 6. Yo, eventually the list is just gonna be like top 10. Like,
Right?
I think there's too many of them to even narrow it down to.
nah, my top 5. I feel like Casino.
Oh yeah.
Cause I love the way De
Pesci
Niro,
and
Pesci go with that. That's got to be on my list. Belly, definitely, like you said. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. This was like a low budget movie, King of Paper Chasing. It was on Netflix for like a while. I can't even find it anymore. I wish I had it.
Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire. And then
Yo, a lot of these mob flicks.
Like
are crazy.
Rush Hours. There's a lot of good movies, bro.
I gotta say,
You seen the new Gotti movie? That shit came out last
Yeah,
year.
With John Travolta?
I wasn't
Yeah.
fucking with it.
I didn't like that.
I wasn't.
I watched
fucking
it.
with
Nah, I liked it. I fucked
Nah, I
with it.
gotta say Donnie Brasco and
Brasco, that's a real story right there.
and Goodfellas, number 5.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shit is fire.
Yeah,
You know what I
there's definitely a lot to run through.
Yeah, I
right?
watched a lot of movies, bro. I'm a big movie guy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo,
My
I
free
love the
time.
movies.
Every free time I had, I used to watch movies.
I like the movies for family events. Like,
I probably still got 100 bootlegs. So
Right?
Yeah, word.
I used to
Word.
cut bootlegs back in the days.
For real. That's definitely.
shout out to them Africans. Y'all kept me up to date with stuff like
R.I.P. I'ma
on
do
a
the
budget.
album.
Yo,
Like,
wait. What was
R.I.P.
that movie with Fat Joe and John
Empire.
Leguizamo?
Empire.
Yo, that shit
That was a
was
classic.
fire.
That
That's
movie is
in my top
underrated.
five.
That's the shit when
Thank
he
you
throws
for
the
reminding
shotgun
me.
from behind the
Draco.
Yeah,
The
Fat
AK.
Joe gets the shot.
yo,
He had an AK,
behind
right?
his couch.
No, it was
yeah.
an AK, yeah, right?
Yeah, AK.
Yeah, AK in the couch.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
The nigga
That's
just-
in my top 5. That movie's crazy.
Fire.
That shit.
Yo,
That
but
movie's
now that
crazy.
you say that, speaking of, so you said DiCaprio
007, the one with Halle Berry, is it?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
a Die
yeah.
Another Day. That was
Die
good.
Die Another Day.
Halle Berry. been
Nah,
in
yeah,
some
they
good-
trying to do DiCaprio.
She been in some good movies. Though.
But didn't DiCaprio play in Gangs in New York?
Gangs in New York.
And he bodied that.
He was good.
So
Nah,
I
he
don't
be a
know
beast. He a beast.
if he would be a good Gotti, but he can play the role at least.
Nah, he's trying to be Scarface.
Scarface.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he got it.
So
Oh,
hit us on the
speaking of-
comments. Let us
yeah,
know
let us
what
know
you
if
think.
you think DiCaprio
Speaking of
as
Scarface, what about now? I'm just thinking of
Nigga
shit.
dressed
I
him
feel
up.
like Ben Affleck as
What's
Batman.
the one with Scarface?
If Johnny Depp could play all kinds of different
Right?
characters.
What's the one with Pacino and De Niro? 50's in it.
Oh,
Righteous
Righteous
Kill.
Kill.
Righteous
That
Kill.
was
Yo,
crazy
hold up.
too.
50 had a couple movies with them.
Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm bugging. That shit was
Oh,
one of
we ain't
mine
even
too.
put that
Yeah,
on
why
the list.
didn't? Wow, that's fucked up.
Right.
Shout outs 50. For
Yo,
real,
we
for
might
real.
have to
Richard
run the
Dutch,
gangster flicks again, like on another
Yeah,
episode. It
another
might be
episode.
You
different.
gotta
Might
put
have
them in
to be a
different
top
category.
10.
Which one is your favorite 5 mafias? Your favorite 5
yeah.
gangsters? Favorite
Yeah,
5
definitely.
scary?
Yeah, word.
All right, so we're going to work on the categories for this section. We'll rewind it.
Yo, but I think Get Rich or Die Trying.
5
I
of
probably
5.
watched
We're
the
gonna
most
call it
ever.
5 of 5.
5 of 5.
Word. It's like McDonald's.
Get Rich or Die
Shit
Trying definitely in my
crazy.
top 5. I don't know how I forgot about that shit.
Yeah,
That was a
Yo,
big
definitely.
movie.
Yeah.
that was.
And yo, for
8 Miles
50's
was a good
first
movie,
movie,
too.
It was. It was not like honestly like Get Rich or Die Trying.
That was more
I feel like
thorough.
'cause you
It
were-
was
and
more
you relate
active.
with it, yeah.
There's
Hell
the shit
yeah.
that we be
It's
going
New
through in the
York,
hood.
yeah.
Hell
For
yeah.
real.
It was so New
Like this-
York,
fighting with the
crazy.
Colombians
then
in the
Get
beginning.
Rich
Yo,
or
that
Die
shit was
Trying is
crazy.
like, we go through this real. That's,
Yeah.
and
That's
then the
what I'm saying. So
soundtrack
relatable
and the
that is.
movie
Yeah.
both hit perfect. Like the soundtrack is fire. I could play Window Shopper now, and it's gonna rock. Shout out to Pop Smoke for putting that in the
bringing that
song,
back,
for
yeah.
bringing that back.
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
you said,
yeah.
the movie 50's acting first time out, everything hits with that.
Facts.
That's a good look, yo.
That for real. That
He
really
been doing
is.
a lot in directing, man. Good job. Power and all that
Power,
shit.
yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, power.
Like
Like,
this is the
he's
shit
doing
I be
that
talking about
shit
too.
too.
Like coming up as an artist, like if you watch my videos, I do my screenplays with the gun firing and movie shit in some of my videos.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
So that's
I narrate my shit.
influence.
I narrate my shit.
Okay.
You hear the voice, the heartbeat. Doop, doop.
Yeah.
That's why tune
I
in.
can hear
slow
your
motion.
heartbeat.
Make sure you check out
The
that
shit I got with
Band's
Tory
video.
too. I got
That
some
Band's
chicks doing a
video.
lick. running up in a spot to catch a lick. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah, it all intertwines. Like I feel like you know what I mean. 100%. If you do music,
I get the vans, and all that shit.
Yeah. He's like, is this Johnny
I get the vans, all that shit. Actors, all that.
That's why you see a lot of rappers and people doing music be doing these mini films.
Gotta be creative.
The mini films.
Gotta be different, you know what I'm
saying?
Because
if you got the vision to do a music video like that, where you got girls hitting licks and shit like that, why not make a movie? You know what I mean?
But if you think about it, it all ties in. Like you with fashion, music, directing, everything is creativity. So if you're a person that you can think out the box and use creativity, you are gonna be able to blend different things. You can borrow from movies. You can borrow from fashion, from art. You could take a movie and make a fire shirt. Check that shirt out if y'all get a chance.
For real. Check that shirt.
But yeah, that's why I fucked with the Cameron movie, bro. Like this shit was so like the shit he's
Killer
rapping
season?
about. Yeah. Like the shit he's rapping about. You see it in the movie. Like this nigga really pulled up in the pink range, like in the movie.
He
like,
tried to play me.
Yeah.
Stick out a yo, that's my favorite song.
LRL
from the
had me
soundtrack.
cracking up in that movie, son, with the shades on.
Put the dope in the peanut butter and the like
you
yo, that movie was
sound
crazy.
And then Cam, he gives you raw like. He doesn't clean it up. He shows you the chicks shitting the bricks out in the tub,
pissing the nigga face,
and washing it off. Here, catch
That's
it.
how Cameron is. You're funny ass nigga. Cameron funny though.
Because I can see myself in the movie like, nigga, I don't want to touch it.
I actually seen that shit on Instagram because they were going at. Did you see that shit with the kid from Power, Tyreek? They were sending them death threats and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, Cam wrote under that shit like they still see me as Alpo, like they still look at him like Rico, like
Rico
like,
in the
still
movie.
Call him Rico, like it's crazy.
I was with him the other day too. Shout out, Tyreek, man.
Oh, okay.
It's lit.
I was with him the other day and shit. Had a little situation.
People
cool
really
kid.
be getting that shit misconstrued.
Yeah,
like
cool
they'll
kid.
look at him like, yo, you shot ghosts and all this.
Yo,
shit.
you kill ghosts.
They take it too literal.
I wanted to know at that time who killed Ghost, but he ain't.
Give it up.
He ain't tell you.
Yo, that's real.
Nah, but
That's that Showtime money. Shout out to Showtime too.
Shout out Showtime, man.
50's going crazy with the shows though. Right? He's doing some BMF shit, right? Some big
50 got some
shit.
whole other shit right now.
Well, now he
got some other shit on one of them local channels.
ABC, yeah.
ABC.
Oh yeah, I did
He
see
got
that.
2 now. He's on
Real gangster
Star
nigga from
still.
Southside Jamaica, Queens.
For real.
Yeah.
Changed.
You know,
Changed.
it's different.
That's
when,
motivation though.
It's different, yo. You gotta remember something. You ain't have cable. You got ABC though. It's on every TV.
Boo boo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He working.
He's doing it smart because
The
the
nigga
people
name
that
is
got
Boo
money,
Boo, but he ain't a
pay for
fool.
Yeah.
Now they got Boo Boo the fool.
Yeah.
Definitely not a fool.
No, he ain't no fool,
You know
man.
what I mean? If you got bread, you're paying for that
Shout
Showtime
out 50,
subscription.
man,
If
for
you
real.
don't,
Yeah,
see him on
word.
ABC.
Cool.
Either way, he got you.
That's
You know what I
it.
mean, he getting the bag either
Bro,
way.
everybody see him clowning on Instagram and shit. That is one smart
That's staying relevant.
motherfucker, bro.
He trolling.
That is one.
Man.
Tekashi, all
What
the
he
niggas be trolling.
what he say in
Yeah,
that
that's a
song?
fact.
Put quarter waters in a bottle and sold
Sold
it for $2.
Coca-Cola came and bought it for millions. What
Yo,
the fuck?
like it's
yeah.
crazy. He's so smart, bro. Like that's
That's
why I fuck
Have
with
a
50
Baby
so
by Me.
hard.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
he
Yeah.
could do anything. Like I feel like with him, he could do like literally selling water,
When
bro.
you come from
like,
nothing, bro.
Yeah.
He's selling water, shows, now everything, bro. It's
Well, we
crazy.
still drinking because that was a great
Yeah.
show, right?
Yeah.
Smart water.
Yes.
But now, you know,
He did
now
it
that
again.
we're on the topic of taking something that costs nothing and making it worth something, let's get on. We all get fly. We all like fly shit. Let's talk about some of the overrated and some of the underrated sneaker brands. What would you
Sneaker?
say is your most
Brands or
overrated
Brands? That's tough. Sneaker brands.
sneaker brand?
Overrated, I'm going with them fucking Balenciaga moon shoes. I don't like them.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
outta here.
Overrated, I don't like. I know you got a couple
this is-
pairs of them shits, but
Jordans
I'm
is
sorry.
over-
Go
Overrated.
crazy on the comments.
Go crazy in
I'm
these
sorry.
comments.
Because
I don't
me and
fuck-
Rob disagree with you, nigga.
I'm a skinny nigga, bro. I can't wear
Go
them
crazy.
shits, bro. Like I look doofy as a motherfucker.
They look
and
like-
I wouldn't even try that.
They look
shit.
like they should be on a meme
Yeah.
that says one small step for man, one, you know what I mean? Like you
I
walking
feel
on the
good
moon.
about
You know
this
what
because
I'm
I don't
talking
wear the
about,
triple
right?
S's.
You know what I'm
I don't
talking
wear the
about, right?
triple S's, but I got. I mean, I got the track runners. You know what I'm saying?
The sock shits are hard.
Yeah, and the
Them
sock
shits are
runners
fire,
too.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those are fire.
So it's like I.
But you know
fuck
which
with
ones
them.
I'm talking about, right? That got like all the spikes all around.
Oh,
it, like
yeah,
on the
yeah,
bottom,
yeah.
like nah.
Nah.
So you say Balenciagas. I'm going to say Supreme.
Overrated.
Supreme is definitely overrated.
Not even just the sneakers, the whole brand.
Supreme outside for real.
Yo, I was getting Supreme cartridges.
Supreme is outside.
Bro, they
got Off-White cartridges too. It's fucking weird.
They got Supreme everything.
I was in the city one day. I was in the city one day, and I see the Supreme store. I'm like, what the fuck? This line. Some kid was selling his spot on the line. So I'm like, yo, what are you selling it for? He's like, yo, they're selling the Nas t-shirts releasing today. I'm like, all right, cool. Bro, I think I paid like $60 for that shit. You know, as soon as I walked outside, bro, $500. Look online how much that shit is.
Yeah.
The Nas Supreme tee.
That's crazy.
Yo, it's crazy.
Resale value is crazy. That's why it's so hyped.
That's what they do with sneakers. Jordans can come out if you miss it the second time around. You gotta pay more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like what you do with it. Like the reason why I like Jordans, but I don't fuck with him. Like he be taking money and building jails and all this crazy shit. Like,
I haven't bought a pair of Jordans in 4 years.
Everything I'm wearing, feel guilty. I got Jordans on right now. Really
collecting most of the money out of Jordans, though.
No. Still goes.
It's a business.
Big percentage goes to Nike.
It's not even that. It's the hype. It's the hype. The thing is to make everybody want to look like everybody.
So that's your overrated.
That's
Jordans?
why they killed it for me. I haven't bought a pair in like a year.
I seen the difference between when, first off, when the shit was really lit, I couldn't afford it. So when I got the money to actually be able to afford it, it's not the same quality as that I missed out on.
What I definitely don't like is the re-releases and the mashups. It's like, yo, leave, again, what we were saying with the movies. Leave something that's classic a classic. You don't got to do it over 7 times, bro. Like,
it's true.
But
what do you think? Too hyped up. What sneaker you think too hyped up? Too overrated?
Only thing I'd tell you about Versace, the new chain reactions is cool, but all the other shit be fine as garbage.
All
the shit with the big ass, with the head on the tongue.
Oh my
god,
it's crazy.
All that shit is garbage.
You're talking about the ones with the giant chains all over.
All the
right?
bullshit. Cut that shit out. The chain reactions, it looks comfortable.
Chain reactions, lit.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's lit.
2 Chainz, shout out 2 Chainz.
Yeah, for real. Shout out 2 Chainz.
But all that other shit, Versace, garbage.
Them
high tops. With the big ass gold fucking
I mean, they making it, but you gotta think who's picking the
sneakers
stuff.
Though.
Doofy people.
See, they came with sneakers.
Yeah.
I salute them for coming with the sneakers.
Yeah.
Chain reaction.
Because at least they're thinking of the audience.
Yeah, that definitely, 100%.
But all that big doofy shit with no laces.
So we got all our overrated. What's underrated? Do you feel like what should be at the forefront but isn't getting enough light right now?
I feel like they're all pushing crazy.
What you think about the Adidas human races?
Hell yeah.
The human races?
Bro, I got the burgundy pair. Wait, I got the burgundy pair. Look them.
Remember that day you told me the price?
Bro, I got a burgundy pair, right? Some kid traded me like 5 pairs of sneakers for it. They were worth like $5,000. Bro, do you know on StockX them shits are 20 racks now? I can sell them shits for 20 racks, bro. But it's like, yo, where am I? Like, where? I gotta bring a burner or something to sell these shits, like 20 grand.
That was
it's like selling
Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
Only pair
I got a few pairs of them. Them shits are fire. They are underrated though, for real. They're comfortable as shit.
Yeah, they comfortable.
But I think I'm gonna go with that too, cause Adidas in general, like.
Yeah.
But Yeezy's fucking going crazy, bro. Like,
you think Yeezy's is overrated?
I would say. I can't have 2 overrateds, but if I had to put a second one, I would say Yeezys.
No way. He's got too many. Like, if you think the 350, there's too many.
It should look different though than a lot of shit.
There's
I got
too
a few
many
pairs.
that
some of them are very comfortable. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. The Boost, them, bro. Like, there's too many pairs to not. Like, Jordan is a household name with the sneakers.
Yeezys is a household name.
Bro, Yeezy did that shit in like what 4 years?
Yeah, he just started, but he moving.
Bro, he
getting busy.
When he said
Adidas is definitely
When he said he was taking over like Jordan's spot with the sneakers, he did it. He did it, bro.
He said anybody could be Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Remember he said that shit?
Yeah, bro. He did it.
He really did say that
jumped
too.
over the Jumpman. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, Jumpman.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm still thinking about that.
And his shit costs more than Jordan.
Underrated? If I had to pick underrated, I'm not as much into the fashion.
What about them
as you
Puma
guys.
sneakers that's been coming out?
Right,
Puma got some shit.
What is it,
underrated.
the remix?
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Yeah, cause I rock with
See the
Puma a
colorful
lot.
Puma
Yeah.
shit? They got some nice shit.
And it's like for me, like I'm a fitness junkie, so it's like it's easy. It's not like I don't gotta worry about creases. I could
They
do
got the
whatever in
sweatsuits
them.
to match that shit too.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
got some
true.
They
fire
got
shit
Puma
too.
white tees like that's
Oh, they fire.
fire, breathable. Like y'all could sweat in it, go outside, it dries. I feel comfortable. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Like,
You
Hell
know who
yeah.
got some fire shit too? Asics.
Asics. I was on an Asics wave
Yeah.
for a
Ronnie
minute.
Feig did that.
Ronnie
yo,
Feig,
bro.
yeah.
If you
Yeah.
got swag, you
with
know
the-
what
you
to
can
get.
pull it off.
Yeah.
With the kids.
Cause
shit,
their
he killed
colorways
that.
are
That kid
ridiculous.
shit
What y'all
was
think
crazy.
about the Off-White though?
The Off-White brand.
Overrated or underrated?
I like that.
I like
clothes.
Virgil, so I'm not gonna say overrated.
Their sneakers are wild though.
They
I
cost
don't
a
like their
bag.
sneakers.
It costs a
They
bag,
mix.
but at least it costs a bag, and it's not like a whole bunch of holes like the Ye stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling that.
But these kids are definitely fucking it up
Yeah.
like they did Supreme, and it's just like, damn, bro. Like, I love Off-White. I got Off-White. You know what I'm saying? I won't buy no Off-White sneakers though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think
I won't buy it
them.
unless it's a collab. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like Nike and Adidas.
Like
Okay.
even that.
What about Bape?
Bape, yo, I
Bape?
fuck
They
with
outside. Supreme is like they kind of.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Bape's bigger than Supreme.
When I
Yeah.
had to shoot
What's
that
the-
Tokyo
yeah.
video, it took me 4 tries at Bape
Supreme
just to
is
get
on
a
some Bape
sweater
shit
in
kind of
style.
because they
Yeah.
keep merging
Wow.
with shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Bape
that's what
was
they be
collabing
trying
with
to
a lot
do.
of shit too. Bape.
Okay.
Way.
Bro,
Bape
that-
collab with Adidas. They
Yo,
collab
you
with.
right. Those
they
might
had the
be
jacket.
right underrated, the Bape, because bro, those
And they been
Remember
out
they had
for
that
a
green
minute.
Adidas jacket they came with,
with
and
the
then they had
head, the face on the side.
Bape. Did they have the human races too?
Yeah.
They collab
yeah.
with a couple people.
Yeah.
I
They
didn't
collab
know
with
about that one.
Ice Creams too.
Oh, ice cream.
Okay,
Yeah,
them
yeah,
yeah.
they did.
Bapes that look like fucking forces.
Yeah.
You know what
The
I'm talking
star?
about? Them Bape
Yeah.
sneakers
The
that look like
throwback?
forces.
Yeah,
with
those
the
are Bape
stars.
stills.
No,
Lil Wayne made them shits.
but they was
The ice
fire.
cream.
And Pharrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when they came out. I'm gonna age myself for the young
Yeah,
audience.
these
When they came out with the clear Bapes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
had
Remember
the
them
clear
shits?
and whatever
the
color
socks.
you want.
You see your foot sweating
You
through
feel
them
your foot,
shits.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I went crazy
Speaking
for
of
them.
clear, I got some seatbelts on too.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
Yeah,
the
but
Air
you
Max
see,
been
they
going
made it
crazy.
a lot classier now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yo, but Air Max,
Cause it's
not
clear,
even Nike.
but it's like
yo, Nike's so
it's like you got
underrated, it's not
privacy
even funny,
glass.
bro.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yo,
Let's be
Nike's
honest.
popular, but yo, they've been going crazy with the Air Max.
It's just
like
why the
fire-
fuck
the
a Air
Vapor
Force is
Maxes,
$90?
The Vapor
Yo.
Maxes,
Like what
the
happened when
Air
I used
Max.
to get
just
them
paid
shits on the
$150
app for
for
like
a pair.
50?
60.
I just bought a pair the other day for like $150.
That's
I
what I'm
just like
saying.
how the shit look.
What
Yo,
they got high top with the strap or something?
low top.
Low top.
I
That's
don't
crazy.
mind like
150.
certain
I got it in
pairs
one of
of
my
Air
last
Forces.
pictures with
I
the
don't
hoodie
mind.
Like,
They got
Oh.
colors,
Yeah,
different
yeah.
colors
these
into it.
shits are $625 on sale, bro. Look
That's
at
on sale. This
That's
shit
on
like
sale.
800.
Ugliest
like-
shit
That's
I've
on
ever seen
sale,
in my life.
bro.
That shit like
When I
800, bro.
shot the video and I bought them
You like
fresh
this
out
shit?
the store,
I hate
bro.
that, bro. Them shits are the
Bro,
ugliest things I've seen on earth.
$900,
Like,
They
bro.
like
yo.
sketches.
Yeah, but
Yo.
yo,
Yeah, for real.
But yo.
Yo, they are sketches.
yo, you
Even
not
the
gonna
big
fuck up?
Balenciaga shit, the big ones,
Yeah.
You're not
they look
gonna
like
fuck
sketches.
up that the color wave I got,
They shit look like sketches.
the Mets color, that shit was hard. Though.
I
The
can't
first-
wear no
yeah.
sketches.
Remember the
yo.
first ones they used to
The
have?
original sketches.
Original,
They-
the Balenciaga shit.
Oh, okay.
But
Yo.
now they switched up. Like, they look like
Yeah,
sketches, though.
yeah, and that's the thing,
But
bro.
yo,
Everybody
you want
got them
sketches
shits
before?
now. I don't want
Nah,
them.
I ain't.
I seen some
I
niggas
feel
in the
like
hood wearing that
sketches
shit.
are for.
Like some
I
Charlie
feel like they're
Sheen.
for women. So it's not like
Kids.
the brand is too.
White kids. I think.
You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with the brand. I just like I can't see myself wearing
Bro, these
girl
Bape-
sneakers.
these Bape
That's
shits
how
are
I feel. Like
It's not
like the UGG
sketches.
boots. I can't
See,
wear UGG boots either.
Not
Bro,
those
these
boots.
shits-
I had UGG slippers.
I had the solid UGG boots before.
yeah, the
ones with
solids
snow.
is good,
For real.
but I had like
Not
like
the
them?
one the women be
the
wearing.
leather.
Like yo, I buy
The
all
hard
the
bottom
stuff.
ones.
The hard
Okay.
bottom
With the
little-
laces.
Yeah, with the
fur
vibrant
on
What's that
top.
called?
Okay.
Laces?
With like the white fur
Yeah.
on top,
Yeah, they
right?
got the
Yeah.
foam on the
Okay.
inside. They
Yeah.
come brown too.
Yeah.
That's
Cause
what
like
I'm
I
saying.
buy all this stuff for my kids, but I'll be like, yo,
You know
nah,
what was
that's not for
underrated
me.
too that I
Like,
fuck with? I still got them, the polo boots. The polo
I love the
boots.
polo
I
boots.
love
I'm not
them.
gonna lie.
The
we-
rubber and
They
leather.
strong, bro.
Yo,
I'm not
them
gonna lie,
polo
them
boots
shits is
is
The
hard.
rubber and leather combo,
They had two
right?
different ones.
Like
One
the
with the
Ranger-
strap.
And then the
then
Ranger.
the
Yeah, the
other one.
ones with
Yeah.
the straps.
But we
Yeah,
gonna
the
we gonna
Ranger
leave
big
those in
one.
the closet till it's time to come back. 'Cause
Back,
they will
yeah.
come back.
Yo,
They
yeah.
will. Those
Yeah.
are classic.
They
They
had
will.
some
Got-
snow shit too. They had some snow boots
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
but yo,
I miss the rugby days.
We got like a few minutes left.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So thank you everybody for tuning in. Episode 3. Salute to Johnny Cash.
I'll definitely be back.
Yo,
you're welcome
to come back
who I might bring
again anytime, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I might just bring a surprise.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Whenever, bro.
That's
Never
my
know.
brother.
Appreciate you rocking the
Major
brand
artists,
too.
it don't matter.
Plug all your stuff while you know what I mean?
Yeah, plug
everything.
it while you're here.
Plug anything you want
Tell
right
them where
now.
we can find you at.
Well,
End
we
it
out here,
off,
man.
end it off.
As I
Man.
told y'all, Johnny Cashflow on everything. One umbrella, Cash City Empire, man. We just out here grinding, trying to make the world a better place, man. We them angels on earth, you feel me? But don't fuck with us, though. We ain't fucking with nobody. We just minding our business. Shout out my dudes up in here. We out here.
All right.
Salute.
Peace. Till the next time.
Said BQE Podcast, episode 3.